I wanna hear all that, I don't wanna hear none of that. I don't wanna talking about some what you need, all this shit. Fuck that shit. Man, I don't remember none of that shit. Where your ass was at, dog, with niggas wouldn't feed. Where your ass was at, dog, with bitches didn't eat. Where your ass was at, dog, with niggas tried to run off. Where your ass at, dog, you made me put his gun out. Where your ass was at, dog, you went and switched sides. Where your ass was at, dog, with niggas spread lies. Where your ass was at, dog, I'm about to come slide. Where your ass was at, dog, when I was serving pies. Where your ass was at, dog, with niggas wouldn't feed. Where your ass was at, dog, with bitches didn't eat. Where your ass was at, dog, with niggas tried to run off. Where your ass at, dog, you made me put his gun out. Where your ass was at, dog, when I was in the Pyrex. Where your ass was at, dog, when I was drinking high tech. Where your ass was at, dog, came through the project. Where your ass at, we came for the loaded contract. Pattern dance on dick, at jolly. Running through a pussy like a nigga going jogging. Fuck a little Louis, put it in a bitch pocket. Put a pig with me on the ground, then you pop it. Where your ass was at when I was trapping in the store. Had to scroll to get to where I'm at to sell dope. Jackie Chan moves, got the game in the choke. Gas rolling up in the blunt, I'm a cold 12. Tryna come in the spot, we know not dope, no. Burglar bar door, got my young nigga comfy. Done it out the store, and we still made honest. Blowing on the old, yo, we call it whole onion.
Man, where your ass was at when we took the city over? Where your ass was at when all that asses was the holder? Where your ass was at when niggas first got the news? Now your ass around because we paying back dues. Where were you when all the dogs needed help? Lawyers in that commissary ain't gon' pay itself. Where your ass was at when we recorded in the bathroom? Where your ass was at? I take attendance like a classroom. Man, I ain't got no choice, cause nowadays I swear this shit done changed up for the boy. I'm self-made, selfish with my women, self-employed. I'll buy the neighbor's house if they complain about the noise, man. Where your ass was at, dog, when niggas wouldn't feed me? Where your ass was at, dog, when bitches didn't need me? Where your ass was at last winter was the coldest? Fuck where you was at, I had the 6 on my shoulder.
Where your ass was at, dog, when niggas wouldn't feed me? Where your ass was at, dog, when bitches didn't need me? Where your ass was at, dog, when niggas tried to run off? Where your ass at, dog, you made me put his gun out. Sent you for a walk through, bitch, don't panic. Where them bitches fall through, fuckin' like a savage. Heard you tryna swim in the ocean, no jacket. Heard them niggas came through, squeezing on a ratchet. Heard them niggas came through, squeezing on a ratchet. Serve a lot of dog food, call you a mutt. Where your ass was at, dog, and I was on my cup. The reason I'm here today, cause I ain't never gave up. Where your ass was at, dog, when niggas wouldn't feed me? Where your ass was at, dog, when bitches didn't eat me? Where your ass was at, dog, when niggas tried to run off? Where your ass at, dog, you made me put his gun out? Where your ass was at when I was trapping?
Yeah. I know we just signed the deal, but I need my advance on the next one too. They know I'm gonna be around. Yeah. I need it.
Metro Boomin want some more.
Cause I got a really big team, and they need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We need some really big rings. I got a really big team. I got a really big team. They need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We need some really big rings. I got a really big team, man. What a time to be alive. You and yours versus me and mine. Are we talking teams? Are we talking teams? Are you switching sides? Wanna come with me? Look at the smile on me. Look at the eye on me. I do not chase girls, but they run a mile for me. Say she gon' ride for me. I buy the tires for you. This game is different. You only get one shot when niggas go foul on you. Man, fuck them all. Man, we want it all. Don't get too involved. We gon' knock it all. And to top it off, I'm with all the dogs. It's a new season.
Yo.
And we still breathing.
What up, chat?
And I got a really big team, and they need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We need some really big rings. I got a really big team. I got a really big team. They need some really big rings. They need need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We need some really big rings. I got a really big team.
Man, what a time to be alive. I'm drinking lean. They thought I died. I run with kidnappers. I'm talking about kidnappers. I'm talking about murdering niggas. I'm talking about carjackers. You just a battle rapper. I'm an official trapper. Niggas be driving.
Oh, chat, what up, chat? What up, chat? What up, what up? Had to wake up to some feature today. Had to wake up to some feature today. I need 100 in here first chat before we start, so let's go back to the music for a bit.
Really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We need some really big rings. I got a really big team.
Dress it up and make it real for me.
Yo, who remembers the song? When this song came out, life was good. Life was really
Whatever
good.
that fucking means. Dirty soul and styrofoam. Spend a day to get my mind blown. Dress it up and go to Nassau. 200 miles on the dash. Gotta roll a pound up a gas. Switching lanes in the Grand Rapids. We the one that kept it cool with all these niggas till these niggas start acting. Shoot a nigga like a film in a movie, nigga, gon' let them have it. We ballin' like the March Madness. All these cops shoot a nigga tragic. I'm the one that live in lavish, like I'm playing for the Mavericks. I don't want it for the bitch that might have made me fuck her even though she average. 30 money in the cook, 45 by my good. When young nigga in the cook, take you out for some joints. Count this money, no rush. I'm on the one-way flushing. Loud pack smelling mustard. These fucking police can't touch me. These bogus police can't touch me. These fucking niggas can't touch me. Apply the pressure with the VVS. I drive the foreign like it was a ship. Drive the foreign like it was a ship. Lift it up and go and offset it. Fuck a cougar like she Holly Berry. Future hits is dirty sprite legendary. Dirty soul and styrofoam. Spend a day to get my mind blown. Dress it up and go to Nassau. 200 miles on the dash. Gotta roll a pound up a gas.
Alright. Alright. We got maybe like 6 more viewers, 4 until we start here. I like to start at 100 because like that's when I do my breakdown, right? And I want a decent amount of people to be in here when I do my breakdown, because I know later on, I mean, regardless of how many viewers we have, I'm still gonna get questions at the stream, so but yeah, hit that like button, yo. What up, Charlie? Or Carly, sorry. What up, Circle? What's going on, Peanut? Richard, AJW, JXTR, what's going on? Mirror FX, Tiago, K, what up, K? Alright. Oh my god, my Zoom call. Shit, hold on. Chad, you guys noticed the microphone quality? It changed a bit. I'm not sure who knows that, but it did change a bit. If you know, I think some of you guys probably wouldn't care. It's okay. Change up the audio a little bit. It's less like, what do you call it? It's less. The bass is a little lowered. It's more calm now. I don't know. I'm not no audio technician, but I did the best I can. Still got the best mic in the game though. Yeah, let me just send the Zoom call real quick. Moderation channel, boom. Okay. Alright. What's going on, guys? This intro longer than my life? Well, brother. At least, you know. At least you're here for the intro. Okay. What did I play? Okay, here's the thing. The intro's done. The decision is on the table. Do we play copyright free music today, or do we play copyright music? Every day I make this decision after the intro. I think trying to see. What do you play, chat? Copyright music? Fine. I think that got me. Yeah, I think we should play copyright music today. All right. Let me just play the safe album and start off. I don't know why recently like YouTube's been cracking it down or something, but they're always all my stuff now. It's okay. All right. So, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Today is a potential AGGRO day. For those that don't know AGGRO days or what they are, go and do exclamation point AGGRO in the chat, and links will pop up directing you to an Instagram video, which is me explaining it, because YouTube doesn't have the clip feature, which kind of sucks. But you have to go on Instagram. I'll link to the Instagram, and then, you know, I did the best I can. You know, if I was on Twitch chat, you guys just go on my clips, search out what you guys want, boom, video pops up on Twitch. You don't gotta leave the website. But YouTube, on the other hand, doesn't have that yet. And I don't know why yet, but hopefully one day, man. Hopefully one day it will make our lives easier for sure, for, you know, people who stream. I also don't like this color red here in the chat box. I'm gonna go and change the color here real quick. Yeah, because I get a lot of questions asking what AGGRO means and what AGGRO day is, and I get why. I understand why. It's just yeah, there it goes. It's green now. It's a term we created to identify a certain day, which is why a lot of people may not know what it is, right? Because it came from our stream. But today, you guys, you have news. You have 8:15 news, ADP at non-farm employment change. Okay, that's good. I like the 8:15 news. I'd rather have 8:15 news than 8:30 news, because 8:30 news kind of runs into, because like 8:30 news, it's like the last 30 minutes of the forward candle, and it takes usually like 10-15 minutes for a new sell down, which technically you can't take a position until like 8:45, right? Which leaves you to the last 15 of the 4-hour candle. So then you gotta wait till 9:15 because the first 15 of the 4-hour candle. So this is an hour gone for no reason. That's why I hate the 8:30 news, but 8:15 news, I can deal with that. And then you had crude oil inventories. Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, every Wednesday, guys, you have crude inventories for oil. I'm not sure if you guys noticed that or realized. USD. I think it's every Wednesday, right? Or every other Wednesday? I don't know. I think it's every Wednesday though. And then you have, didn't you have interest rates for the Australian dollar today, or was that yesterday? Oh, that was yesterday. Or NZD. Nice. They lowered rates. Wow. Let me see that pair real quick. Hold on. I know we don't look at NZD, but I haven't checked this pair since I first started trading. Oh, nothing happened. Okay, cool. Wow. Anyways, that's why we don't look at that pair. Okay, so GJ and gold here. All right, wait, Friday is NFP, so that's in 2 days. Okay. So starting off with gold and GJ, what should we do first? I think we should do GJ first. See the best for last, you know, gold. Weekly for GJ is bullish, so I guess we didn't come down and create a steeper wick. I guess that's the wick for the week. We don't know yet, but for now, with the back-to-back bullish candle closures on the daily time frame, it shows that could be the bottom wick on the weekly time frame for us to drive up for the rest of the week. The daily shows that we closed bullish here, so we kind of create a resistance right around here. We closed above 2 days ago, which confirms buys yesterday. We came up, filled that wick yesterday, and we closed bullish. So nothing kind of changed today. It's just like the target was here, and you have a little bit more range to continue up today towards that resistance, right? Just closed bullish. So as long as you respect the previous candle low, which is down here, you should be able to drive down towards the next support, next resistance, which is up here. So with that in the back of my mind, we're bullish for a day. We just need the 4 candle break the highs there, which is at 155.220, and I believe on a break of the highs, you also need a closure on top of that. A closure would be above here, and I believe, I'm pretty sure this high here, this line here is a forward highs, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it is. So that 155.212 on top of that is 4-hour break of the highs, and also a closure above this range here. So looking left, there was traffic here. You see how many times we wick this area? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wicks there. Right, so 5 wicks in the area rejecting that resistance. We never closed above. The moment price closed below it, it became a strong resistance, and in order for us to reject to continue back up, we need a closure above, which we never did. So therefore price continue further down, more clean traffic. But yeah, looking left there, this is clean traffic going up towards that next resistance here. My resistance is going to be marked up as around here, I believe. This is my resistance, right? So if I'm looking for a buy state, that's my target at 155.529. Range going up, guys. This is very decent too. This is lovely. Range going up today is going to be around 31 pips. All right, it's going to be a 31 pip range going up, and definitely not bad. You just need a closure above. Once you get that closure above, probably something like this, preferably, you should be good for positions to drive up towards 155.540. All right, so keep an eye out for that. Pretty simple analysis though. Pretty simple. Above here, closure. Okay, and then is YouTube gonna? Okay, yeah, I keep checking YouTube. Okay, so gold here for the week shows that we are bearish. All right, the weekly shows that we're bearish. However, the daily shows that we're bullish. Right, the weekly shows that we're bearish coming down until the next support level, which is down here at the 1780 mark, and then the daily shows that we are bullish until 1813.795 here. So I will be looking for buys today. And remember how yesterday we discussed how we closed bullish yesterday, but it wasn't enough for us to really like confirm that we're gonna drive up, right? Because we closed, where is it, respecting this resistance, I believe, right? We closed respecting this resistance there. We closed for pretty much the candle day prior, day prior's high, right? And now that we're closing above today, there's a high chance this kind of will drive up. So that's why I expect it to be an AGGRO day for price to push up towards the next daily resistance, because this is what you're expecting today's candle to do, right? As long as you respect, oh, it kind of broke the lows already, but now it's reflipping here. So I mean, target is going to be around I'm saying 1815-ish, around that area, 1810, 1815 for a day. Expecting that wick to get filled, and then expecting price to tap target as well. So keeping that in the back of our minds, that the daily's bullish. The 4-hour here is bullish as well. Look at the 4-hour candle. 4-hour candle create a support here. Where's my thing? Create a support right around here, and then create a resistance right around here. So this is now just a range confirmed there. A range confirmed. And if we're starting to close bullish at support, there's a high chance that price will pop up to tap the resistance. So this is what I'm expecting, this 4 count to pop up towards 1806. The range going up is like 40 pips towards that resistance there. So there's a high possibility that price may drive up here off of the 4-hour candle, but on a smaller time frame, there's a resistance here where we kind of are. So I'll wait for the 1-hour candle to close here, but I believe you need a closure above, let's see, or actually no, this is a support form there. Next resistance is up here at 1807. I think what's stopping price from pushing up here is this hourly candle, because looking left there's an hourly resistance right around here, and once you get that 1-hour closure, you should be good for positions at 7 a.m. here for price to drive up towards this minor resistance, and then potential runners towards the next resistance. So it's definitely not bad. This is heavily influenced off of the 4-hour candle, with the fact that the 4-hour candle created it's kind of like the onion play going up to retest the highs, right? If we're forming support here, there's a high chance we gotta go up to create a resistance, which is gonna be around these areas right here, 1806, 1808 ish. On top of that though, if you don't like the ranges and you don't like how price looks, then simple, wait for your buys above here. you're not missing on anything. This is the same resistance we had yesterday, right? I believe. Was it? Yeah, it was. Same resistance we had yesterday. So yesterday when we were expecting price to drive up, it kind of struggled to drive up because of the daily time frame, right? But today with the day closing above, there's a high possibility here that once you close above 1807 again, you should be good for buys going up towards like 1811. Same target as yesterday, 1811, 1810-ish. But all right, and then more buys above here, closure. Back. All right. Cool chat. Simple analysis. We need this 1 hour candle close there. And this support here is pretty important here. Pretty crucial. We gotta respect 1801.998 for us to really drive up, right? If you break that support, then there's a high possibility that we're gonna drive down towards like 1796, 1797 here, and I'm not interested in sales just yet. So, just be patient here, and you could get some potential positions pretty early, but let's see. I'm trying to figure out the 30-minute range here. I'm trying to see a safe area we can close above for us to drive. There's resistance here. 1804 to 1807. Might as well move it up to the 1 hour resistance, which is 1804 500. Closure above there. But because this is the thing, overall on 30-minute time frame, technically this is clean traffic, right? But when you look at a 1 hour candle and you're entering off the 1 hour time frame, you need a 1 hour closure above 1805, 1804.580. This 1 hour candle is pretty clean. The range from here into that next resistance though is 12 pips. So if you're looking for buys, I'll take them with the closure, and then I have my runner target up here. Runner target will be 1807. And at around this resistance is where I'm moving my stops to break even, closing half. That's like 10 pips. 15-minute time frame, kind of in a little range here. This 15 could close above in 2 minutes here. Could get some volume going up when there's a 1 hour candle. Yeah, I mean 4 hour candle is clean. Like this, look at the 4 hour candle. That's all I'm looking at right now, the 4 hour candle. But you can't enter off the 4 hour candle. Your stops are like 80 pips for a TP of 53 pips, right? Daily is clean too. That's a wick fill. The target is the wick fill. So I think it shows that we're just bullish here. I think we just need a 1 hour closure and you should be solid. The last 1 hour close below, right? Last 1 hour close below. These aren't the cleanest ranges to mark up your charts on. If you're new and you're marking your charts for the first time today, you might be a bit confused on it. I can see why, but idea's there. Tiago, I did the best I can, Tiago. Thanks for that. I did the best I can. I know today is like GJ is definitely clean. GJ is simple. Like I can do that. I can do it with my eyes closed. Gold, I gotta do a little bit of thinking today. But I think we got it down to the best we can. Should be fine where it is. The reason why I have the support here, because you might not see it on a 1 hour, but on a 30-minute time frame, it's off of these levels here. I know it isn't clean. It isn't as clean because price broke below before, but I'm looking at these levels right here. Right, and that I'm marking up as my resistance, and this is the recent support. So I'm going off of the most recent occurrences here, not so much of this. You kind of just want to block this out. This is just kind of ugly, right? That's a lot cleaner, but yeah. There also isn't much volume in these candles here, if you guys can tell too. But it can also be because of the hourly candle. We haven't closed above 1802.837. So it's what we need for buys. It's what we need. Yeah, it looks like we're not gonna close above. Looks like we might stay at this 1 hour candle, which I'm fine with staying out of, but it'll probably be a later move. Again, chat, don't force any positions, right? If sub isn't clean yet, if it's not checking off all the things on your list, don't take it. There will be better opportunities. Last thing you want to do is overtrade, and then when it comes to the time that you actually feel comfortable taking a trade, you have no capital, no equity left to trade it. That's the last thing you want to do. I'm in this trade. I think about closing half at minor resistance and moves out to break even. Nice. What are you in? Buys, sells, gold buys, I'm guessing. New day, new me. Didn't take any trades today. Were you the guy that took the trader that took 9 trades yesterday? Was that you? Hey controller, can you do more strategy explain videos? I can only give so much, you know. The streams are meant for that. The streams are meant to explain my strategy. And I know people don't have time, or people don't have time to join the lives, which you can just go and watch the recaps, the replays. Because as you spend more time with me on the streams, the more you understand my strategy. And if that's not enough for you, on top of all the videos that we have on Instagram and YouTube, then that's what the course is for. But I try to provide as much info and content as possible for free before you actually go and purchase a course. All right, this is like, if you don't have time and you want to just go through it and you don't want to sit here for hours every day watching the streams, you just want to do whatever, and this is for you. You can go through this within, like, you know, 7-8 hours in a day. Take notes though, obviously, but I try to do as much as I can for free before you guys go over there. But yeah, if it isn't enough for you, then by all means go ahead, go crazy, go stupid. You're not forced to trade for the first time in months and cop my first out today. Wasn't even on pairs I trade. Thought I'll pick up 80 USD, cop a Fado. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, there'll be times where you kind of break your rules. It's okay though. It's not like you're doing it every day though. It's like you said, it's the first time in months, so it's okay. Just you know, don't continue to do it. Go back to your habits. Go back to your good habits, which was yesterday. Those were your good habits. The day before, the day prior. Today Euro news was negative, but Euro bullish. It was news, right? This is why.
I guess we'll never know.
You never know. You just never know. I promise, yes, you will never know. Unless you work with the banks, you never know. That's why I'm on trade news though. There's so many things that can happen. So many speculation. And then someone now, some other mentor on your end is probably saying, well, it was probably priced in. Or 2, markets was manipulated. But why do you want to put yourself in a situation where you gotta figure out what's what? There's no confirmation. Like the banks aren't gonna call you and be like, yeah, so your news came out this, but this is why we're going down today. The institutions aren't gonna tell you that. You can't got figured out on yourself on your own, right? But there's never gonna be a true answer for it, and that's why I just stay out of news. I'm not interested in any of that. That's why I just stay out. No buys, no sells. Whenever we have news, I just stay out. I kind of see, like, this is what I do. I mark up my daily bias, right? And if there's no news in the way, cool. I mark up on a smaller time frame. I look for my potential positions, and then I wait for my setups. If there is news, I wait for news to play out. And majority of the times, news does play out within my bias. Like, even if numbers come out bad or negative, usually price pushes in the direction of our bias. And I usually wait like a good next 30-minute candle, 15-minute candle to close, and then I take positions once you close above or below my ranges or whatever stuff that occurs, right? That's when I take my positions, and that's why I adapt to news. But you know, I'm not gonna be like directly trading news. By the way, this gold candle's pushing up here. Nice. Yeah. There's no entry for me because I wanted a closure above here. We didn't get that. We didn't get that. We closed right at resistance, which means this candle could still flip here. It has no bottom wick as well. But I mean, tap that resistance here. So if you guys are in positions, I would suggest you close half and move stops to break even here, because this is a minor resistance that you gotta worry about, and you need closures above here for us to drive up towards next resistance. Okay, so isn't that a coincidence? We just like reject out that resistance there on a dot, right? It's just a minor level. You gotta take advantage of those points, those pips. Top chat. Have you heard about ASFX? Don't know who that is. I don't got social media, bro. I also asked FTMO yesterday about a lot restrictions. They said they don't have any. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just it's different funding companies, you know. Yeah, he wasn't with FTMO. He was with my FOREX funds or something. I'm not sure. Actually, no, not my FOREX funds. Something else. I don't know what it was. Wait, I kind of want to hear how I sound right now. What do you play, chat? NZD. Nice. They lowered rates. Wow. So keep it sound fine. What do you play, chat? NZD. Whoa. If you have background noise and you're on Zoom, just please mute the background sound if you're asking a question or whatever. Or if you have a loud background, just you can unmute, but just make sure, you know, ask your question and mute it again if your background's loud. If it's not loud, just then just leave it on. Oh yeah, the prop trading. Yeah. Is yesterday's stream copyrighted? It should be back up. I'm pretty sure it's back up now. Let me check. It should be back up. Like copyright. Yeah, it's public. It's back up. Chat. All my streams get copyrighted. I don't know why he's asking. Is yesterday's stream copyrighted? All the streams get copyrighted. I don't get paid from them, but I can still. They get blocked sometimes because certain songs get blocked. I don't know why, but certain songs get blocked. This 1 hour candle, if you guys didn't take profits or take partials, is now rejecting that level of resistance over there. So there's a high possibility that we may come down to create a steeper bottom wick on a 1 hour candle before we continue to drive. So if you didn't take advantage of that, then I suggest you do so now. God, sneeze. What up, Mark? Good morning, Don. What up? What up? What's going on? Caught 14 pips and closed full. Nice. Hold on. Where did your friends all go? I can't solve your problems. You say your problems never needed solving. I was too good till you should have stayed silent. Nice guys always finish off where they started.
Deja vu, you wanted things and you got them. Deja vu, I wanted smoke and I got it. Deja vu, deja, deja.
All right, so unfortunately, I'm still here. But
Done. Yes, it was beautiful. Don, I have a question. Price broke previous.
you want to hear some tune?
Price broke previous daily low and now candle reflipping back up. If candle reflip and start pushing back up, are we now looking for sells?
You know, shout out my
Wait,
brother
what?
Dre
Candle
for,
broke previous low. Oh, daily candle. Okay. We're looking for buys because the buys was originally bullish today, and prices happen to break the lows before it's continuing to pushing up, right? So my bias is still bullish for today, so I wouldn't be looking for, I look for range 2 sells. Yeah, range 2 sells, but the overall bias for me is still bullish. The onion yesterday was beautiful. Yeah, it was just a little late into the stream. Where was it? Where's my post? It was this, right? Pretty simple. It was like stops were big, so I couldn't use the previous candle low. The lows were all it was off the screen. So what I did was I used the current candle low. It was like a 12 pip stop loss and a 25 pip TP, 1 and 2 RR. Yeah, just you see how like, yeah, I mean it was in this post. Yeah, I'm gonna re-explain it. It was a little late into the stream though. It was like at 10 a.m. 10 something, I believe, 10:30. So I can get why a lot of people wouldn't have taken a position, but DJ will break down. Should only look for sells. Yeah, brother. If you're looking for sells, look for sells, man. If you're looking for sells, take your sells. There's no need to tell the whole entire chat or the whole entire world, right? Take your sell positions. When I'm looking for sells, if I'm looking for sells, which I'm not yet, my bias is bullish for today. So if I'm looking for sells today, I want to see the day kind of break the lows 1 or 2. I want to see a range 2 breakout, right? I want to see us probably close below here. This is a range 1 here, and this is range 2. So if you get closures below like 154,900, then I'll take my sells coming down towards next support at 154,600. Range going down is a solid like 26 pips, right? But that's if I'm looking for sells. It'll probably be below here, and I need a closure below this range like so for us to drive down. Until then, my bias is bullish, and I'm looking for buys if you close above 155, 218. If you take your sells, then take them, have fun with it, you know. Hope it goes best for you, but it's not my position to take. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're right. I'm not wrong. I'm not right either. I'm just going off of my bias. ESLs, WTF? Yeah, it's because we're tapping this resistance here, and I guess why a lot of people see that we rejected this, rejected, and they're like, oh yeah, well, boom, you know, this is what they're expecting for us to do. And the crazy thing is that people who are looking for sells, if they drew a fib from like here to here, it would have taken sells over here as well. This would have given like a 61 point retracement or 32.8 to go back down, because now they're expecting price to drop down towards here. And don't get me wrong, but did we close below here last night? Some people might have taken sells below here during London probably, right? The day candle is bullish, right? So unless you come down and revert the lows, we should come up towards 155, 54 today.
Antisocial nigga, now I'm making friends. I just got a mansion, not in Turks, and it's a beachfront. Is she bringing forth?
Are you looking for a buy at resistance? We're not. We're looking for buys once you break resistance. There's a difference, right? Our job isn't to predict and guess where we're going to reject. My job isn't trying to predict, can we reject here so I can get a wick entry to come down towards the support down here. That isn't my job, because doing that, what we're doing is we're guessing. too much guessing, right? Too much emotional guessing. I think price is gonna drop down here, so I'm gonna take sells. Does that sound right? Or will it be, I have a resistance here and I won't take any buys yet because we're at resistance, but once I see price breaking resistance, I will take the buys going up towards the next resistance. And how do you know when price is breaking resistance? Rejection, 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 rejection. All these wicks here did one thing: close below. They all came up and back down, right? So what you need now for buys is a closure above. We're not taking buys at resistance. We're taking buys once you break resistance, right? Right? Because we don't know where resistance truly is. We don't know if this is the high yet. We don't know if this is the low yet, right? Of price. Price can do whatever it wants. It can drive up on there 5,000 pips for all we know. But our job isn't to predict when we're going to reverse. We're going to let the markets decide that. We're going to let the markets decide when we're going to reverse and how we're going to reverse. And then we're going to hop on. Well, Mike was very low for a second. I don't know why. But and then we're going to hop on a trend. All right. You know, similar to what we did, like another example of that would be gold. You know, like gold, like last week on Thursday, Friday, we were bearish since this support here. We were looking for sells below the support here. We got stopped out in this position, right? Because price kind of came up and broke that kind of high, but later that it drove down. There's another support here. That was the next target, right? So you're telling me you would have taken a buy here because we're at support when a day bias is bullish or where's bearish? You would have broke that support, drove down. Next support is down here now. So you tell me at this level you'll take another buy. So that's 2 buys. That's 1, 2, 3 buys, right? And then look left, like price continued to drive, and we weren't bullish ever within those 2 days. We were bearish the whole time. Even down here we were bearish. We were bearish all the way down to here. And then once the day candle started to show that we're closing bullish, you see this? Now that the daily candle is closing bullish, that's when we kind of hop on a wave. We hop on the bullish buys, right? But I wasn't trying to catch buys from this wick here. I wasn't trying to get in right here. You know, I'm not trading for Instagram. I was trying to get in where I'm comfortable getting in, and that was gonna be yesterday's buys. I think it was at 1807, so 1811. Which we never entered on stream because it's never activated, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? What up, Wix?
What's the deal?
The deal? What's the deal?
Here, made it.
You caught those onion plays yesterday, or was it too late for you?
No, I caught him.
Oh, you caught them too?
Yeah.
That's solid.
I mean, that's all I was waiting for all day. I was like, let me just hang out. It wasn't too long of a wait. I think within the next half hour, I got the trade.
Yeah, it was like at 10:30ish, 11, I think.
Yeah. Consistency. We always hear chat. I'm like State Farm. Like a good neighbor, Wix 9 is there.
Like a good neighbor. I feel like you're a bad neighbor, bro. I feel like you get noise complaints. Not gonna lie to you.
Like a good neighbor. No, but I'm always there.
Yeah, I was there.
Depending on me, you was supposed to get your own share. I still love you to my last days. I never knew that shit would be this fast paced.
Don, sent you your chart, bro. G Cells is going against the trend big time. Yeah, I mean, people do whatever they want to do, right? Like the weekly, yeah, we're bearish. We were bearish the last 2 weeks on GJ, right? Remember, we were bearish since this weekly candle closed. We drew out this whole entire candle coming down, right? But we didn't draw that count going down because we tapped this resistance here, right? We didn't the moment we tapped this resistance, we didn't draw it from there. We drew it going down the moment you confirmed that we created resistance. Confirmed that we didn't guess that was a rejection. We saw us rejecting, and then we hopped in a wave. We hopped in this whole entire weekly candle coming down towards the support down here, and we tapped it. And then what happened after? We're bearish the next week as well, right? We're bearish the last week as well, which we came down tap target. But then last week when we closed, we're now bullish this week. Why? Because we're closing bullish, confirming our support here, which should take us up to retest the highs at 156,500.
Is my cam always backwards? Like always flipped?
Hey, it looks like that. Your frame behind you is always on your left side, from my perspective or our perspective.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying. You're saying like, wow, I'm inverted, but you look the same. I mean, if you,
I'm looking.
it's weird. I know
I'm
it's
looking
weird.
one way, and it's looking the other way.
I know it's weird. Your channel's always like that, but
Yeah, but it's different on Zoom.
Yeah, it's different for you. Oh yeah, it's different on Zoom. Yeah, it's different on Zoom.
On Zoom, it's correct.
Yeah, because that's how you're looking at yourself. Yeah, I know. So reflip it then.
What do you mean reflip it?
This guy.
Reflip what?
This guy's confused.
I'm not reflipping my world backwards so it looks normal on camera. Chat, in real life, that painting behind me is right here. I don't know what the fuck this Matrix bullshit is,
This
but
guy
that
says right
painting,
here. It's over there, bro.
that painting should be right here.
What a boomer.
I don't know how he did this shit in his Matrix shit.
What time, bro? It's like 7:20. Like, already, man?
Oh man.
There's something in Canada again, so looks like I'm not going outside for the next 2 days.
It started snowing?
Yeah, I got workout though today, probably with the got shovels.
With the shovel?
Yeah. And crib.
How do you go for a walk? Do you like open the front door and then like just close it? That was your walk.
Yeah, basically.
How many feet of snow do you get like normally?
Nah, normally like I don't know, like 5-10 centimeters, I think. 5 centimeters. But like today we're getting 20. We got 30 centimeters, like maybe 2 weeks ago.
So when you were walking, those pictures that you had, that was 30 centimeters?
That was 30 or 40, yeah. No, that was, yeah, I think that was around there, yeah, around 30 to 40. That was up to my kneecaps, bro.
That's pretty dope.
That's not dope.
I miss that.
Y'all go by centimeters?
Yeah, they got the metric system over there in Canada.
Yeah, we go by kilometers, not miles.
It's actually more convenient because everything's like by tens and hundreds and multiples of tens, and so it's much easier than miles and yards and feet.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys go by miles.
Yeah, I don't know either, but now it's more convenient. Like now that I've gotten used to it over the last 30 years.
Some country probably goes by millimeters.
Millimeters? What?
Yeah. I need a chair. This chair hurts my back now. Can you analyze gold? I did already. I did in the morning. I did a whole breakdown for the weekly down to the 1530, and I marked up these levels after on stream. So just go back and watch the beginning, man. It's not your first day here. You know what to do. You're just a little late, you know. Yeah, it's like 4 degrees now, but it's gonna snow. It says ready to ski. Check nearby resorts. Look at the weather. It's where's the hourly? There it is. It's gonna rain. It's gonna snow at.
Alright, check
like
the hourly
12
candle
PM.
on the weather.
Rain and snow, bro. Like, come on. Why the rain?
0. You have no degrees. 0.
They stream at One Life. I buy GJ. Is it good? No. You want a closure above 155 to 14. If you're in from down here, then that's a different story. But if you're looking for buys right now, don't get in now. Wait for closures above, because you can just reject and come down at any point. Weather analysis.
50 my. Oh, go ahead.
Sounds like weather.
Yeah, weather analysis. You're doing the hourly.
So if you go on the hourly here, it shows that we're heavily bullish right now.
We're bearish.
We're at the price is at $3, but within the next hourly, they're forecasting around $4. So GJ, I mean, Toronto USD should be. I'm
gonna have sell stops at 3 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have buy stops too at 3.5 degrees though, because spreads, the spreads are gonna widen during news.
Yeah, there's gonna be news, weather news incoming.
What's the weekly analysis? Weekly shows that we are heavily bearish today. So
Weekly shows that we're fucked.
the monthly forecast. Okay. Okay.
Minus 9. Look, my sell stops would have been good.
I think my bosses are good because during like June and July we're expecting 27. So from $3 to 27, that's pretty good profits, man.
It's not even a buy stop. That's like options. It's like buying options.
Taking this is our hottest weather. Where is it? July. Like 28 degrees. Damn. We're fucked, man. It used to go up to like 33 degrees, 35. Well, climate change is gonna be crazy. April. I mean, 4 rainy days in April. Yeah, we're fucked, man. I'm just trying to make it to the end, certain things have started getting tense. Think we need to have a sun adventure. 27's too much. Nah, but usually Toronto every year is like 30, 35, like during that time. How is it only like 20? Yeah, I mean, probably not accurate because we're nowhere near. I'm outside in an AMG, right outside TT. Yeah, I can change. They can definitely change a lot. Gold redoing. 2 minutes for a 30 closure. You see, like at this point, we wait for the 1 hour closure. I was expecting a lower wick, but we never got it. We never get the lower wick on a 1 hour candle. Wow. Sometimes I wish there was 2 of me, 3 of me when it was you and me. It's okay, we're not messing on much. More buys will be above here. You believe in angles more than angels. Feel like I've been going through too much to explain to you, but I'm still the same way I was when I came to you. Everything I have, what I had to exchange for you. Everything I've been through, I can't even complain to you. Wish it stayed the same for you. Sorry. I'm sorry. Why is everyone saying sell GJ? If you want to sell GJ, just go and take the sells on GJ. No one's gonna take no one's gonna have to take the sells with you. If they want to take buys, they take buys. You know? There's no reason to say sell GJ, buy gold, sell gold. GJ gonna be bearish soon. Yeah, I mean, if it is bearish, I'll be bearish as well once it's bearish. Might not be today, might be tomorrow, right? But I'll catch a piece of it if it is. It's not like I'm trying to get the wick entry though. But I'll see you in about. If it is bearish, I'll see you tomorrow when you come back and say, "Told you it was bearish. We drove down here." I see. TYG gang. Should I go full or half margin, broski? Told you member spotted. I think it's my favorite. So, do you bias on what? No, I'm reading chat. My bias is bullish. Oh, you're asking based on what? Yeah, it's at resistance. I told you. This is where they don't think the sells at. You know why? Draw your fib here. Just do me a favor. I know you don't use fibs, but just draw your fib here. Draw from here to here. This gives you what? 61? 61 or 78, around those two. But it's PRZ zone. PRZ zone, yeah, PRZ zone. Which is a price reversal zone. Which means this is what they're expecting. So this is why they're taking sells. Which is okay. If it happens, it happens. We'll hop on it.
I don't do well with people making disses and making threats. Warrior man got flown like private jets for way less. I know you try to get one down on us. Ever since then it's been stress. Cause you know the reps them owe you one and we always pay them debts.
Oh, third main account closed. This would be a good entry if we had a bottom wick here. Third main account closed. Would expect us to continue up to the rest of the range here at like 1807. I really want a bottom wick before this 1 hour candle closes though. If we can get that, I doubt it. This candle looks like it opened up no top wick. Once it flips, it should be gone. Let's see. Sticks and cash and Baka, Gucci, P and Gilla. And the boy that sound like he sang on Thriller, you know that's been my nigga. Yeah, we just had to fix things, family, 6 things, we can't split up. As for the rest of the game, I'll do man. Bro, depends on leverage.
To me, that's just our side. I don't really care who rides on whose side. Bring 10 shots to the poolside. Never seen none of these grown men outside. 4301 won't spare no one. Niggas gotta know about Southside. Stepping out of line, get outline. And you know I'm tied up stateside. Bringing man down when it takes sides. Trying to get saved by the bell like Bayside. Prince, I carry that last name. That shit stays on me like brand names. Jazz just lined up brand new hantings. And nice guy on a mat team. There's no bottom range on a 30-minute body run buys. You mean no bottom wick? Yes, it would bother me. That's why I want one. I want one. We have like 28 minutes left in this hourly candle to close. I'm waiting for the 1 hour candle to close to take the buys. If you close above 1804 at 8 a.m. With the NY open, but there's no bottom wick, then it might be chalked. But with the way it's bullish, it's kind of opened up here. Look at it. No top wick. Came down. This is like a perfect entry for buy stops. If you had a bottom wick, I'll be in. On a previous candle. If this had a bottom wick, I'll be in there on a buy stop.
Because the hourly at this point still, right? Still doesn't have a bottom wick and it's still open. See, I feel you.
Yeah.
That's a valid criticism from Digital. Valid critique. Yeah.
Bro, your strategy worked great on your USD and AUD. 20 pips. Thanks for the free content, of course. Change the damn song. I'm just playing whatever, chat. I'm just playing whatever I know is safe. I know certain songs aren't safe. I'm playing whatever is safe right now. I know this song is safe to play because YouTube won't block this album. It won't block this in CLB. I know for a fact.
You heard ASAP?
Yo.
Smashing Rihanna?
Bro, it's been like 2 years, man. You boomer.
Did you hear that they're having a kid?
Yeah, I heard it the minute it came out. I'm on Instagram a lot, so I saw it. No, it was like 2 years ago.
It hasn't been for 2 years since they're having a kid.
No,
that's a long.
They've been together for like a year and a half, but they're getting a kid. They're having a kid within, I think, next 6 months.
They're getting a kid.
Yeah, they're copying one, bro. That kid's gonna be
eBay.
That kid is gonna be a handsome kid.
What you think I'll name him? ASAP Riri?
Bro, I don't know. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be like, I don't know, whatever name it is, man. I feel like it's gonna have some type of a tongue roll on it.
It's gotta have.
It doesn't have a tongue roll on the kid's name.
Bad gal, Rocky.
What makes the song safe? Because we sample sized it in the past and realized that this album doesn't get, or I realized this album doesn't get blocked. Some like every song has copyright, right? We know that, but not every song is blocked. There's only a few songs that actually get blocked, and this album, for the most part, I can play. But if it comes down to like, if I play, for instance, example of something that gets blocked is I think Drake Soulja Boy, We Made It. That song is blocked. Kanye West, some songs in My Beef That's Fantasy gets blocked. Some songs in Graduation gets blocked.
That's why you gotta make it to the stream, because you don't know if you're gonna get that on repeat.
Yeah, you might not get the streams on repeat. Can you flip it? I want to see this thing drive up for no entries. I wouldn't mind
I see
above
it come down and
1807.
make a... Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind above it. That was the same bias that we had. Same idea.
You gonna stay out of this range completely?
No, I'm looking for bias here. I just need a bottom wick. That's the issue.
So we can get a bottom
Look at the
wick?
4-hour candle. Look how bullish it was.
Oh, yeah.
The 4-hour
And
onion.
it closed nice.
Yeah, it was just so clean to drive up. There was like a 98% chance it drove up here on that 4-hour candle.
What happened? You were sleeping at 5 a.m.?
Pardon?
You were sleeping at 5 a.m.? When did that close? When did we break the previous 4-hour? Like
5
5:30.
a.m. I woke up about 5:30, but I wasn't on the charts. I was on Discord. Replying to questions.
Yeah. I got up at like 3:30. I was like, I can't sleep. Turn on the computer. And JXTR was just getting off. I was like, I'm gonna go get some rest. I laid down and literally laid down for like 2 hours just staring at nothing. My ass is tired.
Yeah, some Jay-Z songs get blocked.
Jay-Z, you can't even mention the name. Street
He
is
was blocked.
copyright. It'd be like, Jay, oh, copyright.
Can you share about your confirmation on your playbook? Yeah, what do you want me to share though? There's a video if you do exclamation point playbook. To the video, it links you to the video. But if you have more questions, feel free to ask. I need specific questions though. I can't just explain the whole thing. You know how long it's gonna take me? That's a whole video itself. We already have that video. If they don't make a bottom wick and it still keeps breaking high, you should still ignore it, right? Yeah, I mean you could take it. It's just that it's gonna be a lower probability setup. So I would stay out. I wouldn't get in at all. I'll watch it go up. If it goes up, it goes up. I wouldn't have FOMO over it though, right? And with the strategy, it's what you gotta accept sometimes. Sometimes you expect price to drive up, but you're not in a situation to actually enter. Like the setup is there, but the entry type might not be there. And you need two things to align for you to actually enter. So I gotta know the difference between the two. Mike Smith? Why are you on 20 long account?
Yo, if the 30-minute candle didn't make a bottom wick and
I
still
read that,
keep
bro.
breaking highs. Oh, I'm still ignoring.
Yeah. I'll ask you to play poker though.
Yeah, from time to time when I get a chance, I'll go to the poker room. Across the street to the casino.
What was the most you wanted at a casino?
In a casino? Personally, or when I was there with somebody and the most we won? Personally, like the biggest hand I had was
How much
like
you
like
make?
eight.
My mentor made.
But how much you? But my man's in them. My man's in them. No, I made, I'd say like 8,000 was like the best night I've ever had in a casino, and that's nothing. Like I was sitting with my homie and like he got up off the table with like 60,000,
Oh, shit.
and yeah, I've been with people like in casinos, like people that I've drove down there with in the same car, and like we partied, stayed together in the hotel, and that have won like $250,000 in one night. Like we had some wild nights in Atlantic City, in Vegas. $8,000 is a great night, but it's not really like, oh, I'm a big winner in a casino. Like $8,000, like they get $8,000 winners by the hundreds in a casino. You know what I mean?
The most I
But,
won
like-
was I think it was 14 or 17. Yeah. It was
Yeah,
it was a blackjack. That wasn't poker. I don't know how to play poker. It was
I've made
blackjack.
way more. Like I've had way more. Like I had a lot of $8,000 wins in trading. Like I made way
Yeah,
bigger wins in trading.
Definitely in trading, yeah.
Like
definitely
you know,
more in
it's not even
trading.
close. My trading has had way bigger wins. Because the process is long and hard. That's what she said.
Poker definitely requires more skill. And it's also, you have advantages in poker. Blackjack kind of just, you're at a disadvantage. You're at like a 40%,
I
I
don't
think, right?
think
48.5.
it's not the most. It's not the most. What you call it? Advantageous game. Like there are games where you're further ahead in poker.
Yeah.
There are games where you're nearly 50-50. Nearly. But you're always behind. You're always behind in the casino. Yeah, I don't go to the casino and sit down and play blackjack and all because they're money making games, but I go for the experience. I go for the fun. Like I'd rather sit and chill at a poker table for the night and just bullshit and enjoy the company than, you know, than go there and like really itch to make money. I don't go there for that. Some people really go to like gamble and like print out their whole bankroll and, you know, and hit the casino just to go wild. I don't do that shit. I go for the experience. It's like going to a club for me. Like I go there, socialize, I bullshit with all the other players. I get drunk, smoke a fat joint outside with like other people that play poker. Go back in there, you know. I'll put a few people on tilt by taking their money. And do fun shit.
Going at the blackjack table, you can just manipulate the whole table. If you're a
You can
last
manipulate
person,
the
if
whole
you're
table
a
of
last
poker.
person, that's crazy. Yeah.
I'll do fun shit. I'll go sit down at a small game, like go all in the first 10 hands, like take a few people out, put them on tilt, and don't even let them give them a chance to like get it back. I'll get it right up. I'll go to a different table just to piss off. I'm that guy.
Definitely that neighbor too.
Like a good neighbor. You know, my neighbors love me. Like, I wish all neighbors like probably were like me. I always have shit you can borrow. It always smells like weed. You can always like knock on the door and come smoke with me. I'm always sharing steak. Like I always, if I got like extra food, I'll knock on the door and be like, "Hey, yo, I got these. You know, I got some fillets left." Then the neighborhood kids always like run like the back of my backyard door. I don't lock it, so the neighborhood kids just walk in and like knock on the backyard door to like play with my kids, and like, you know, they love me.
It's all fun and games till like a grown ass man comes to your backyard.
It's all fun and games till it's fucking New Year's and I'm blowing up fucking Coney Island sized rockets over here. Then that's when you have like the whole police department over here. Sir, did you know you couldn't do that? It's always better to apologize than to ask for permission. Trust me, chat.
Cause you get the fun out of it, and then
Yeah, you'll do what you need to do and then you apologize. If you just ask for permission, you ain't getting shit.
yeah, but you can't keep saying sorry.
I don't. I just have a sign that says, "My apologies."
Yeah, definitely that neighbor.
Literally, I don't have a welcome mat at my front door. My welcome mat says, "My apologies." It's all shits and giggles till somebody giggles and shits. Yeah. It's okay to prick your finger, just don't finger your prick. You know what I mean?
Never been there, bro. Trust me. That's where I wanted at. No, bro. I'm
Don't
not. Bro, last time I've been to one was like 2019, and yeah, no.
Don't sweat the petty stuff and don't pet the sweaty stuff.
Don't
Yo,
lose money when you started trading? Of course. Lost tons of money. Lost plenty of money when I started trading, man. It's okay. Lose money. What you say?
I had a question for you, but I think I'm just gonna avoid it. What triggers Nightbot with his banana-shaped back on it?
Whenever he feels like somebody in a chat is just slouching over.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and he kind of does
He
it.
was talking directly to me.
Yeah, you feel attacked, don't you?
Yeah, I took it personally. I was like, motherfucker. Spying on me.
Yeah, you see this 1 hour resistance here on gold? 18 on 4.566. 1 hour candle? If you
No, I gotta
close
make-
above, you know what you can do with this lower wick, man? You can just zoom in. Huge lower wick, chat. Look at this. This wick is now nice. This wick is huge, half the screen now. It's my hand size, you know. My hand size now. So
It's huge. Believe me.
So, yeah, 3 pips. 0.3 pips.
0.3 pips.
Solid.
The hourly never came back to re-break low, right? To
No,
make the bottom
never,
work.
never. 30-minute count flipped up too. Let's see, yeah, 13 minutes left.
We can
GJ
get- we
is
can-
about to break the lows here.
We can get the next hourly to come down, kind of make a onion and break the lows and create that bottom work on the next hourly.
Yeah. But I believe if he gets 1 hour closure above, it's going to be gone. 1807. There's no doubt in my mind. So volumes. This is a volume candle. The last two hour candles have done nothing, right? It's been in this range here. So if this candle closes outside of this range, high possibility that we're just gonna drive up.
Yeah.
Look left,
like-
guys. This is the first closure above. These candles have all rejected and wicked. Next resistance is up here at 1807.
Yeah, and then look down to the bottom right of your screen and look at the time. About to be 8 a.m.
Yes.
If we close above and it's 8 a.m., what do you think we're doing? Volume's going to bring this to our resistance, to our zone, to
I
the
was-
next level.
I was telling chat earlier, if you had a bottom wick, I would have entered on this 30-minute candle here. This flip would probably be activated by now. Guys, if this GJ here breaks this 1 hour low, it's probably gonna drive down here towards 154. So if you're looking for buys, don't look for them buys yet. Wait for a closure above there. Did train ever get into depth? No. FOMO study ain't going. I'll wait. Is that your name? TT? TT76? You're a dealer? Is that why you know? Yeah, there's news at 8:15. Yeah, there's news at 8:15. There's what was it? There is. Oh. There's non-farm implement change. Yeah, let me actually put that into his focus. For those that don't know. USD,
What do,
EDP.
what do you deal today?
Where blackjack?
Today. What's her name? Tet? TD?
I'm saying TT.
TT. Everything. Everything? Everything. Did you see that Cat Williams shit?
No, brother.
He's like, how you fuck you come in for your first day of work and fuck up everything? Everything? Everything. You done fucked up the water. You done fucked up the air. You done fucked up everything.
What movie is that?
That's from Cat Williams, the stand-up.
Oh.
It's hilarious. Yeah, but you can't like manipulate the cards that I'm getting right at the table. You can pretty much give me a heads up on something.
There's a lot of decks.
Do you speak any other language? And if you do, are you allowed to communicate in that language while you're dealing at the table?
No, I think it's only English because they monitor all that. They have camera for every table. They have mics for every table. They monitor everything. Bro, they're super strict. You can't do that. No way. And they're this is suspected to helping out up hard to grow. They're just watch what?
Phil Ivey interview that I told you to watch?
No, I didn't watch it. No.
Watch that. He describes like what he did. Pretty dope.
Is that minimum baccarat? Wait. What's that mean? Baccarat, right? Man, this count ever broke the lows. Nice. Looks like we're gonna be staying alive in this range. Great. What a bored day. Things will pick up though. Don't worry. Things will pick up, but it will probably pick up at 8 a.m. A little bit after 8. I know London was pretty clean though for a lot of people. I almost shocked, was it? I think gold was decent. Or no, sorry, it broke the lows. At this point, it broke the lows already. And yeah, I guess, yeah, if your boss bullish today, yeah, it was definitely chalk because you couldn't get buys anywhere. Maybe this candle here, but that was at 6 a.m. That wasn't really London. That was more of Ampere and Y. That was 13 pips going up. That was a good entry. So for anyone who entered here. Do you have any charts for stream today? Let's see. Charts for stream. GJ 1 hour. Okay. Nice. Yeah, nice levels here. You're looking for buys above here. Solid. Not sure what I should TP up there, but there's a resistance up here. Oh, I guess you're pulling at the next resistance. Not bad. I just be aware of this resistance. This is a pretty major resistance level. Alright. So this is a major resistance level, and this is a major level. If you break above this major, we're going up towards the next major. We major. Alright. This is XAUSD on a 30. 1. Enter on the flip after bottom wick formed. 2. Stop loss below previous candle. Nice. This is like a what? 9.5 pip stop loss. 3 move stops broke even and closed at 80% once you filled the wick, and target is up at 1806. Wait, so you got in on what candle? This 30-minute candle. Oh yeah, he hit break even. Okay, I see. This was earlier. That wasn't a good trade. That wasn't a bad trade though. Pretty good trade. When I first started trading with Forex, I seen it as gambling with a cheat sheet. LOL, quickly learned it's not. To some people it is. People who look at it from an outside point of view will think it's gambling. Well, anything in life is gambling. But I guess this is gambling with probabilities. That's what it is. But it's just like going to school. It's like you go to school. What's the probability of you getting an actual job? You know, you take a side play. What's the probability of it actually playing out? I mean, it's just. But it's definitely better than gambling casino. There's definitely many more advantage points to it. You can manage risk. Why's my camera blurry? You could manage risk. You can cut your losses short. You can you could add a risk whenever you want. Right? You can't do that at casino. Yeah, you can find your edge here. Yeah. Yeah. Is that man alright? Yeah, life is a gamble itself. If you think about it. So why not gamble within gambles? You make bets within bets within bets. Oh yeah, news. Yeah, I was talking about news. You have non-employment change, right? So non-farm employment change, ADP. So actual grain and forecast is good for the currency. Wow. They're expecting really low numbers. Last month was 807K. Damn. And they're expecting 185. So really bad numbers. If that's the case, then that would technically be bad for $1, which would make gold go up, right? And that's what they're expecting, which isn't going to be 100% confirmed because numbers can still come out bad and gold can still push down. So wait for news to come out at 8:15. I'll probably around, like, if you see news come out and it shoots in a certain direction, let's say it shoots up, then maybe you know, if you got closures above the range, you can maybe enter positions. However, if not, then wait for the 8:30 candle. 8:30, boom, you be in positions, especially if you have volume off of that candle that pushed price outside the range. Let's say the 8 a.m. candle, 8:15 candle looks like this. We're driving up, it pushes up like this above the resistance. 8:30, just take the positions above the range, going up, right? Because now you know how numbers came out, you know what direction it pushed price, and now you're just taking advantage of the volume. On top of that, you waited for your confirmations, which is a closure above, and boom, job's done for a day. But news can still come out and we might get no movement at all. We might just be ranging. Don, how do you get used to letting runners run? I always attempt a runner. Honestly, I wouldn't consider anything a runner unless it's over like 50 pips. That's how I view it. Like whenever I say like I'm closing half here, I'm letting it run to TP. I guess it is a runner, but it's a very small runner. It's just kind of like my overall target. Wow, I took partials off the table. But runners, like you're talking about like turning it into a swing trade, you gotta look at the higher time frame, right? If the higher time frame matches with the lower time frame to a point where you think you can get an entry in and let it run to the higher time frame targets, then by all means go ahead and leave those runners. But think about it this way: the worst thing that can happen to you in a runner is you hit break even, because one, you close half, and two, you move your stops to break even. So the worst thing that happens is you hit break even, and that's it. You can't get mad at yourself though if you hit to break even. Right? It was your plan to leave a runner, and it was your plan to move stops to break even. So you can't get mad if it does what you didn't want it to do. 1 hour close there. If I'm not wrong, the 1 hour close right at resistance. Cool. So no buys yet, guys. No buys yet. Maybe news will give us a bottom wick or something, but you have news in 15 here. 1 hour on GJ closes bullish as well. Did not close above. Close right at resistance, so there's no buys yet on that. I haven't had a runner in a while though, bro. Yeah, I haven't had a runner since maybe October or September or something. Because I haven't attempted them. I haven't even attempted much. Like I haven't been up for London, or I haven't been up for Asian. I've just been, you know, coming on for the streams at 6:30 and hopping off at 9 recently. And I'm comfortable doing it, but it got to a point where I'll go back to runners. Usually during core 2 and core 3, I take advantage of those runners because you have a lot more volume. It's just on the volume. I don't know why for a second con DVS I read that as I'm going to church for a month from tomorrow. I'm going on a holiday for a month from tomorrow. I'll be tuning for the vibes only now, and then damn, be going to the end of the month. Where are you going? Yeah, you get paid to wait, right? On top of that, you gotta choose a time frame. So like you can choose to become a swing trader or become a scalper. You can choose to wait for days and days and hours to get paid, or you can wait patiently for a scalp trade, and then you're out within like 5-10 minutes, right? You can choose any job you want in the world of trading. Wix, you still here? So quiet. Margos is not here, guys. By the way, he's back in his hometown until he's coming back Friday. So if you guys are wondering where Marcos is, he won't be back for a while. That's wait, today's what, Wednesday? That's in 2 days. Done. Check GPUSD. I'm not looking at it, but I mean, we're not doing much now, so sure, I got you. You want a quick breakdown, right? GBP USD. Let's see. GBP USD is definitely bullish. Weekly shows that we're breaking the highs. We just broke the highs. That's very clean. The days haven't closed above the range. Wow. Yeah, that's an algo day for sure, man. If I was trading GBP USD, where's my WAN chart? This is chalked. Wow. If I was trading USD or if I was trading GU, this would have been an aggro day. Look at this. Look at where we closed yesterday on a daily time frame. We closed above this range, right? Indicating that we're breaking above this resistance. Look left, you have clean traffic until the next area of resistance, which is gonna be up here at the 1.360, right? So this kind of just drove up today towards that area. Clean, super clean, super clean on a daily time frame. How big is that range going up today? Wow, 76 pips going up, 70 pips going up today. Yeah, I mean, looking for buys today. You can probably still get buys in how far are you from that resistance? You're probably around 19 pips. Okay, cool. So I mean, buys you want for GU probably have to be above here, but you're probably coming down to a point where you might as well stay out for a day, because we're pushing up. We're already pushed up towards the target. So if I'm looking for buys now, I'll wait for above this area to break, above 1.360 to go up towards next resistance at 1.36250. Range going up above there is like 23 pips, 24 pips, but I'll probably want to wait for a closure going up. Unless you have like a mini range or something, which looks like you do, you can probably attempt buys until 1.360. But I mean, range going up is 20 pips. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. That's also the daily target as well. So yeah, this is your last range on the day candle before you have to break above minor levels on the higher time from later on, which is gonna be above here. Not bad. Yeah, this is definitely clean. Yeah, GU is clean. I think Luby was talking to me about GU. I didn't look at it, but I looked at it now. I'm like, wow, GU looks so clean. And yo, you guys, by the way, GJ will have these months here. GJ will move like this eventually, right? Over the next couple of months. GJ just hasn't been like that for a while now. It's been a minute, but it could potentially start today. It could happen today. Who knows? Algor day. Algor day is basically when you expect volume to come off of the way price closed on the higher time frame, which means on a smaller time frame you would expect these ranges to continue to push to fill the ranges, and that's what GU did today. GU came up and filled all those ranges to the left there. That's what Algor days look like. Days where you take advantage of. You like Young Thug? Yeah, I listen to Young Thug. Don't miss Marcos? Nah, I miss Marcos. Isn't news going to push price? Yeah, they're expecting news to come out bad, right? So they're expecting price to push up, but
I guess we'll never know.
You'll never know. Price may drive down, might be manipulated, it might be right? So I wouldn't suggest any buy stops and sell stops, but you guys can do whatever you guys want to do. 69 likes. Wow, this song's old. This song is old.
That's fire.
Life is great when you're naked. You press the gas and I break it. I drink liquor, don't chase it, and I get women, don't chase them. I put a face in the pillow and watch her bite on the blanket. See you tempted to taste.
Don, why do you love GJ so much? I don't love GJ. It's just the pair that I stick with. I don't love any pairs. I have no love, no hate for any pairs. I just prefer to trade GJ because it's what I've been doing for the past 3 years. So why change it, right? Why change it? There's no need to change my pairs. And I chose GJ in the first place because GJ only moves about a pound. Again, during the New York session right now, it was closed, so nothing is moving GJ aside from the pound. So I only gotta focus on one currency instead of two currencies. Whereas if I was trading GU, I gotta focus on the pound and the US dollar, which isn't bad, but it's just GU is just simple. It's a simple pair. For me, it's a simple pair.
You know, in terms of trading and learning and education, it's a lot better pair to educate on because it's a lot more forgiving than gold and US 30. It moves better than EU or GU or those pairs, but it's a lot more forgiving if you're on the wrong side of things than gold.
Yeah. My first pair was US 30. One of my first pairs. So I started out very volatile and I made my way down. Some people start slow and they make their way up. I made my way down in terms of volume and pairs. You know what I wish I documented my whole entire trading journey in video. All my emotions, like basically vlogs ever since I started trading. Would've been cool to look back at. Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I'm sitting here. I took a position today. I over leveraged today, you know, and I blew my account today. So that's how my day was. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully things get better. You know, that'll be so dope to look back on. And then 2 years later, all right, guys, today made 1% today. You know, pop my first 10 lot today for the first time. Very dope. To Kanye West journaled his whole entire life. Oh wow, coming down and create the bottom wick now. Nice. Yo, if we can come down and create the bottom wick and then 8:15 comes, news pops, pushes price up, that'd be perfect. We don't gotta worry about none. We ain't gotta worry about none.
And you didn't come here for me. Let's talk about it. Because if you would.
Yeah. Miss Law Uzi Vert.
This album's so nostalgic to me because this is when I first started streaming, guys. During this album, this is what I used to play on the streams when we first started. Uzi, Eternal Take album. GJ has been ranging though. Yeah, it has been ranging, but it can close above here. There's definitely volume though, right? Compare these candles over here to these candles over here. This is volume. This is range. Even though we're in a range, it's moving within the range at least, right? So there's a high chance to get a breakout today. High chance above 155, 214 here. Let's see, news in 2 minutes, 3 minutes here. Oh, nice. The bottom wick has been formed. Good. Nice. So yeah, usually 80% of the time, guys, or I'll say 60% of the time, 65-ish, whenever you have no bottom wick on a previous candle, the next candle usually comes down and gives that bottom wick. And that's what we were waiting for, and now we have it. So now that we have that, you can probably mark this up as a resistance here, and you want buys to be above 1805 here. Above this resistance until 1807 will be your buys, okay? Don's Andrew been kind of low since around is what? You know, I was trying to find my heart rate monitor, but I don't know where it is, guys. I have no idea where it is. Maybe one day we'll bring it back for fun. I don't know where I put it.
Diamonds in my chain hang. Diamonds in my chain swing. I'm just trying to maintain. Yeah, I'm talking about the fame. Fucking with
Don, you have a monitor set up? Yeah, I do. I have 2 monitors. I have a dual monitor. I need to get a new monitor though. I might get one for like a better one, but I have the Asus fuck, I forgot where it was, but it's 24-inch 0.5 ms and I think 165 hertz. I'm trying to get a 240, and their monitor is like a 120 hertz. This is my side monitor, so I don't really care, but I might just cop a third one. I won't run 2. I'll run 2 though. I won't run 3. My computer can't handle 3. Guys, you have news here. Let's see. News. Oh shit, nice. Perfect. Perfecto. We got the bottom wick. Price flipped back up bullish. And now the issue is though, we're at resistance. If there wasn't resistance there and we close above, we'll be in. But let's wait for our closure above here in about 14 minutes. 8:30 candle. Once you close above, if you don't end up pushing all the way up here, which looks like we might, we can get some good positions going up, all right? But there was a 30-minute starter play here pushing price up. That was perfect. Price action and news is perfect. Bottom wick flipping up now. You should see 1807 today. Let's see. Nice. News come out bad, right? If I'm not wrong. Let's check. Yeah. Wow. Negative 301k. That's really bad. Damn. GU 20 pip stop loss broken. 3 pending orders short. Wow. This guy trying to sell the top. Yeah, guys. So. Okay, cool. Perfect. Now we're going back to now we can wait for a closure above 1807, or we might get a 30-minute wick fill here. But there's a lot of volume now, and now price starting to pick up, right? So nice. We might even drive up to here. Let's hope not, but I want ranges left for us. I'm gonna wait for this next 30-minute candle. 14 minutes left to take positions here. Damn, that was broken down perfectly to the T. No stopping 15-minute entries. Why? We still take them. It's just I rather take a 30-minute confirmation and a 1-hour confirmation over a 15-minute confirmation. But there will be some situations where we will take a 15. Like this 15 isn't bad here. If you get a closure above here, above 1804, then that's a 15-minute entry. But if you understand ring candles backwards, you'll know that that's also a 30-minute entry as well, because a 15 and 30-minute will close together the next 15-minute candle. I'll say I'll take the 15 just because the first 15 of the hourly is usually I stay out of, and the last 15 of the hourly I stay out of. So I can't really take a 15. I take 30. I take every 30 closure. Entry broke the wick. Nice. Yeah, if you had 30-minute start play there, I'm pretty sure it played out for you. Congrats if you guys did though. Congrats. I'm still sitting here, you know, on my hands here, waiting for buys here, waiting for a closure above 1804. Should get a lot of volume though. Yeah. This is why you wait for closures though. If you enter impulsively, like anywhere in these areas there, you'll be shitting your pants right now. I know a lot of people blew their accounts here. Don't lie to me. But that's why we put this here. Closure. No one in the stream here should have lost money today. So far at least. If you've been here for at least a minimum of a month, you shouldn't lose any money. If it's your first day here, I can see why you lost money today. Yeah, 21 pips. Nice, man. Nice, Sarah. No, we had a heart rate monitor. Yeah. Yeah. And usually what happens is it's just human. It's just natural human behavior. Like when we're about to enter a trade, heart rate goes up. But while we're in a trade, my heart rate goes down. You know, and if you hit stop loss, heart rate goes down. Hit TP, heart rate goes up. It's weird. Damn. This is the thing with news, right? You want news to come out, but you want to take advantage of the volume with technicals. You don't want to take advantage of the volume using emotions, because this can happen to you. And now you're like, shit.
Young nigga on the corner, bitch, I had to serve crack. Uncle fronted me some peas, had to get them birds back. We came up on dirty money, I gave it a bird back. Cut off the brain and I gave my bitch a new coupe. Either you running y'all gang or you suit woo. Got a New Orleans bitch, and man, that pussy voodoo. Ain't on a nigga now, who knew? I put the new 4Gs on the G. I trap into the bloody.
We may get a wick for closure here. Stop loss is looking like it's gonna be around 25 pips for a TP of 27, 28 pips here. If you do get a closure above in about 9 minutes here, okay? So not bad, not bad, not bad. Look at that 4-hour candle, drove up as expected. Chad, do you guys know what spreads were? I wasn't looking at my thing, but what were spreads during that whole entire sequence there for gold? If you're on TD or in general. I know it definitely went up and people got slipped for sure. They pushed way too quick for you not to get slipped. What's the music? It's Roddy Rich. It's Roddy Rich and DJ Mustard. Where's Wixnine? Wixnine, you here? Wixnine just leaves, you know, he just leaves. No one notices, just leaves. And at least his camera on too, so. That new Roddy Rich album, I didn't like it. I did not like it. What's Gigi doing? In the range though, guys. Gigi in the range.
When I'm pulling up, muddy dungarees. Make the place look like a murder scene. When I make moves, I'm a money fiend. Suicidal tendencies.
Because in Kanye, I can't, like I want to, but it's risky to play Kanye because I might get blocked. And then I gotta go back and edit the stream and mute the music, and it takes hours. So yeah, Roddy Rich lost his hunger in the second album. I thought this album would be decent because I thought Kanye worked on it, but I'm guessing he didn't work on it. Yeah, like I was listening to Roddy Rich from time, like from when he dropped like his first. Because one of my friends who went to school, one of my people who went to school with them, produced some of the songs on that album, on this album. But yeah, when this album came out, it was good. I like this album too, but when this album came out, I was like, you waited too long. And when you wait too long for an album or to release an album, people have a lot of expectations for your album. Like it happened to Louis Vert. People had a lot of expectations for Eternal Take, and it came out being like not his greatest work. Unless you're like, you know, Playboy Cardi, that's a different story. He always comes through. Like Rocky, They're expecting an album. This has been 4 years. They're expecting a decent album when it comes out. I think it's coming out this year. I'm pretty sure. It makes sense. The talk is all around them this year. I got gold Forever Onion earlier, but could not get in because stops were too big. For Onion? Yeah, for Onion. Yeah, we broke that down earlier. I saw it too. Yeah, stops were definitely too big. You can't use the 4-hour stops with 80 pips, right? But you could use the current count stops or like the small time frame stops, like the 1 hour stops or something instead to go with the 4-hour time frame. You could have done that as well. Yeah, Kendrick needs to drop soon. I need a Future and Kendrick album. Charts to stream? I got you. I checked it already. I checked this already. Unless you got a new chart or something. Go looking tasty today. This is sent at 5 a.m.
I'ma start fine. Wish I could turn back time. Hit pause. Now let me down to sleep. I pray to Lord my soul to keep.
Dan, do you produce music? No. I don't produce music. I don't have time to do that in FX. Nah, he's dropping music. Trust me, he's dropping singles. So knows I think the rollout started for his album. Pretty sure he's dropping a single with fuck, who is it? Someone on tomorrow or Friday. I think it's let me check. Single with oh yeah, with Snot on Friday. So. I'm a producer though, you know.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
I'm a DJ. January was decent for you. It was okay. It wasn't my best month. It was a positive month, but 3 minutes. Can we close above? If you close Doji, I'll lose my mind, chat. If you close Doji, we have no choice but to wait for the 1 hour. Wait for the 1 hour countdown close. Which sucks, but it wouldn't be bad because it'll be a much strong confirmation, especially if you close above this range like this at 9 a.m. Because then you won't have to worry about the bottom wick, and it'll be the current 1 hour count that closes above, and then the next 1 hour count will come up to fill the wick with a closure above this range to fill this area here. So that's not bad. January's butt cheeks. I think last year was, I did better this year than last year's January. Did you have about 20%? No, I got like maybe 5-6%. I get 20%. So when you go full risk and half risk, so on gold, the average stop loss is 20 to 30 pips, right? So for gold, I'm already half risk, but I'll go half risk whenever we exceed like 40 pips. So so this, I'll write it out. So gold, my regular lot size is like right now it's 6, right? It's my lot size. GJ, my lot is around 12. Okay, so I went half for gold because the average stop loss is here. Average stop loss for gold is like 20 pips. Average stop loss for GJ is around 10 pips. So this is why I'm going half, right? But whenever GJ exceeds like 20 pips, which is golds, I would enter a 6 on GJ instead of a 12. All right, and then with gold, whenever we exceed like 20 pips, like we get 40 pips, I would then go half risk. I would pop a 3 lot instead. So a 3, and then this becomes a 6. Right, because I go by fixed lot sizes, and this is like roughly around 1 or 2% risk. Honestly, I think it's lower than 1%. Like sometimes lower than 1% risk, but I just I'd rather go by fixed lot sizes than by percentage. Well, we're not gonna close. Right. Came up, rejected. Steeper resistance created here. Yes. What a boring day, guys. Was expecting an earlier move, to be honest with you guys. I was expecting like a move at like 7 a.m., 7:30, 8-ish. But I mean, GG's pushing here. Let's see if we break. Let's see. These counts haven't been bad. These counts have been moving decently. Much better than gold. But I'm pretty confident that this isn't the that wasn't the move for gold today. I'm pretty confident we're gonna get another push up once we close above here.
I told the truth in every story that I told them. I fucked around and showed them. All of my books got that new car smell. Don't get it twisted from the apartments, I just pop well. Don't fuck with him, that nigga flossing him no voicemail. Catch up with him, push up on him, tell him how I feel. Made myself a millionaire, only took a year, dog. Think about what I've been through, I can make a tear fall. Late night with them youngins, who was creeping, could've killed y'all. We don't do that internet beef, and that's what bitches dog. I went up to space, so they hating, they can't live dog. I can make your bitch eat my kids every drip drop. I come from the trenches, we can't come outside in flip flops. I done came so far, sitting on the floor watching the tail ball. The baby Gucci scroll up, switch it up and I went global. Can't play around, I had to grow up. Check out my neck, hell of a glow up. These niggas capping, that shit blow up. My dog rapping, hope he blow up. I need my chicks without no hold ups. I put my city on my shoulders. I told the truth in every story that I told them. I fucked around and showed.
Marco says, caught 10 pips on gold. 6 a.m. closure, not bad. Let's go, GJ. Yeah, let's go, GJ. Let's go. We might get a closure here. Nice. GJ looks decent. GJ and gold both look decent. We don't got to lock into gold today. GJ is another option as well. You have a 4-hour seller replay right now as you speak. So 9 a.m. once this 4-hour candle closes above 155 228 here, there's a high possibility here. Oh man, daily candle re-broke the highs too. There's like an 85% chance we will tap 155.54 today. Very high chance. Very high chance today, guys. Wow. Something like this. 9 a.m. closure. You want something like this on 9 a.m. closure. Something like this. Let's just hope prices can push all the way up here. But once we close, we'll be locked in. If you're taking impulse entries right now, just be careful. Because you can still reject it, right? Look how many rejections you have to the left here. So if you're taking impulse entries here, I would suggest you wait for a closure.
Goddamn, how real is this? I know them whole niggas gonna be feeling this. East Coast nigga, but how trill is this? Still don't give a shit, my ignorance is
Still a bliss. Nice, looking decent, looking decent. If we come down on gold to make a support around 1801, 1802, I believe we should be good to go up again, but it would take an hour probably. Yeah. If we do close below 1804, we're probably just ranging this area for a bit, but if we close above, then we should be good on next hour again though. Yeah, both pairs are looking clean here. The 30 minutes kind of chalk though, but the 1 hour is pretty clean. And look left, the 1 hour has never closed above, right? That's why this 1 hour candle is very crucial. Yo, peace so far, don't lie. You took 2 trades today. Congrats on those dubs. Happy New Year, Tony Lee. Don, I spotted you to fake out 2 after London slow down. Was it a good idea to execute trade then, or just always trade when there's high volume, when the sub is there? What time was it? Like, was it during London or after London? Because London is technically still open. Right now, it's considered late London. Late London NY open. What year did I start trading my journey in Forex? 2018. I went full time by October 2019. Do a message point experience, you'll see it. Right, impulse entry takers, be careful here. You never closed above before. Be careful. After London. Well, after London is 11 a.m. It's still London right now. What time was it when you saw the fake up? You want to take your trades roughly around the times where you expect volume. So that's pre-London, London opening, and then pre-NY, NY open, pre-Asian, Asian opening. And after, obviously you have NYC as well for New York, but you know what I mean, right? That's usually the time that you want to take your positions on. Like, you don't want to be trading from like 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Sorry, 4:30 to 6 a.m. Eastern. Usually end of London. Wix is back. Came back around town. Yeah, the dude hit hard. Yeah, we actually for those that here, for those that just came, actually, we actually broke down this whole entire news candle here, talking about how the previous candle here had no bottom wick, so you expected to have to create a bottom wick on the next 1 hour candle, which price did, and the news came up, boom, drove up towards target. That was very clean. That 4 hour onion play was pretty clean, all broken down, guys, at the beginning of the stream.
Missed nothing.
Yeah. Were you here when we had a bottom wick already? You were here, right?
Yeah, I was leaving. It was making a lot of wick, but I paid attention. I was watching you.
Where'd you go? Errands?
I went to drop off my daughter at school.
Oh.
Got stuck on like a drawbridge, then on the fucking train tracks. Got stuck everywhere.
How far is school?
Like 8 minutes.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I was supposed to be there and back in like 12, 13 minutes, but ended up being like 20.
Holy waters, my beverages.
We need this 4-hour closure.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at the 4 hour. I need cellular play. 4 hour cellular play.
It didn't run, but it will.
Should be close above.
I keep it clean, but it could get messy. I talk to God every day. That's my bestie. They playing soccer in my backyard. I think I see messy.
That's a fire line.
Really? I didn't like it.
Really? That's my bestie.
Oh, that line. I don't know. I didn't like the messy line. I'm like, eh.
Oh, no. That's not.
Yeah,
That's
cringe.
like, talk to God every day. That's my bestie.
Oh.
I like that.
This is Kanye's longest verse since like My Beautiful or Life of Pablo. For my kids have kids.
Only thing we pray, God forgive. Man, God forbid, bid. They hit one of the kids. Took off his slid. Look what they did. Pray for the crib. Some say, Adam could never be black, cause a black man never shares rib.
Trap House Mob. Oh, 82 minutes left. 420 viewers. What's going on, guys? Chat, if you're new here, make sure to leave a like to the stream, sub to the channel. Appreciate you for being here today.
Ooh.
Will you buy or sell? I don't understand, friend. You gotta go back to the beginning of the streams. If you're coming to the streams late and you're trying to figure out what I'm looking for, we did a full break. We do full breakdowns the first 10-15 minutes of every single stream on DJ and Gold, from the weekly down to the 15-minute, 30-minute time frame. And this on my screen is just like a brief breakdown of what we're looking for, right? But there's more to it than just this. So if you want to watch the breakdown, go back to the first 10 minutes of the stream. You can go back while we're still live too. That's a good part about it. You can play it back. Just make sure you come back live after and don't get lost in the sauce. And you're 2 hours behind. In French, bonjour, je m'appelle Don. I don't know. I can't speak French. $50-minute close is not solid, right? It's not that it's not solid. It's just I'd rather have a 30-minute closure above, because this 15 is the last 15-minute candle of the hourly, and on top of that, the 4-hour candle as well. So you would expect it to pull back to create that wick, obviously, right? Which is already doing already. So I'm gonna stay out until the new 1-hour candle opens up at 9 a.m. And GJ looks so clean here, guys. Look at this 4-hour candle. Daily re-breaking the highs. Like, look at the daily time frame today. You had clean traffic until this resistance here. There's nothing stopping price from pushing up towards this area. On top of that, 4-hour will close above. Look, left 4-hour has clean traffic until that area if it does close above. I think I'm locking to GG today over gold, to be honest. Looks a lot cleaner.
Buddy's asking you if we should buy or sell in French.
I'm not gonna write you in French, brother. This is English stream. I don't know French as much.
Like,
Just yeah, I
pardon
don't know.
my French, but get the fuck out of here.
No, don't say that. Just I don't know, Google Translate or something, bro. I don't know. I don't tell you. This is an English stream, you know. I'm sorry that I don't speak a lot of languages.
You should be sorry. When I come onto the stream, I expect you to know everything. I want explication in French.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Dan. J'ai une bullish closure. What is that? Like, how do you say bullish in French? Let's see. Okay.
Aussi.
All right. I got you. I got you.
Si, oui, oui. This is definitely not grammatically correct when you translate it.
Nous recherchons une clôture au-dessus des plages que j'ai marquées sur mon graphique.
See?
What he said.
Yeah.
I concur.
Go to this. Go to the first.
Getting paid to wait. That's right. Preserve capital.
Allez aux 10 à 15 premières minutes du stream pour regarder ma panne sur l'or et GBPJPY.
Alright, that's it. I'm getting paid enough for this. I'm pretty sure there's a French streamer out there that does Forex. I'm not gonna mention any names or anything, but you can probably find it somewhere. Obviously, like, they trade differently, right? Like, it won't be the same person, but it'll be a different strategy. But at least you can understand them a bit more. I'm in Germany. Can you do the same for me, brother? You just do it by yourself.
How about no?
Just do it by yourself. I wish I could have subtitles on my screen for you guys, but I can't. I can't have subtitles live because that would be crazy. That's some Elon Musk stuff. He's going to predict the future of what I'm gonna say.
What the fuck is we
Doing.
Word. I agree with him. What the fuck are we doing? Where's this closure? We got 12 minutes left, chat. Sit on your hands.
Sit on your hands.
See these tulip paws right here? Got to put one behind one butt cheek, one behind the other one, and just sit on it. Don't fucking touch anything.
One behind one.
Press anything. Don't. Not press shit.
Bro, that's what they say to kids in kindergarten. Don't touch anything.
Don't touch anything. And if you see something you want to touch, that's the thing you don't touch. Those things you're not allowed to touch.
Donnie, did you see Elon's new brain chip? Yeah, I'm excited for it. I can't wait to have it implemented in my brain. Implanted.
Think about it, like all competition would disappear.
Yo,
like
take it in, like you're gonna waste time do like Googling stuff anymore. It's just like you have everything there for you.
Yeah. At a snap, in an instant, they would have like. But the problem is bandwidth. They can't figure out bandwidth, right? To connect the chip to the actual brain. They need to figure out bandwidth, the connection.
I mean,
otherwise,
doesn't he have it figured out already?
No, they haven't figured out the problem of bandwidth. They like you don't see like superhumans walking around yet. Once you can,
I swear, I've seen they're gonna start
I mean, they're in testing, but they have not figured out the problem of bandwidth. Like they're testing on monkeys and all that, but there's still no human walking around that you can ask anything in the world and they'll have an instant answer for you without having to go to Google. Like there will be no competition. It will just be about money. If you have enough money to get the chip, like whoever gets it, you're all superhuman. You all have the same knowledge, the extent of knowledge, or no, the same limitation of knowledge.
What if it explodes? I mean, that's not my problem.
Be like, hey, go play piano, or like, hey, tell me what this and this is. Or you basically know every job, every activity, you know how to do everything. And, you can type, you can do it, just anything. Like,
No.
at optimum.
For real, if it explodes, then it just explodes. I guess I die. That's not my problem. That's the funeral homes.
Shouldn't have slept to a charger, yo.
Yeah, should charge your device, man. Charge your brain. You guys already watched you guys already watched, I know you guys watched it, Black Mirror. You guys watched it?
I heard about it.
Oh, we gotta watch it, bro. Actually, honestly, you wouldn't be that impressed by it because some of the things in that show already happened. It's crazy. Some of the things in that show, it's kind of happening right now, so you wouldn't be surprised. But if you'd have watched it like maybe 3 years back, yeah, it was different back then. That's like, wow. But now, man, everything's on your phone, social media. So like,
I left my brain charger in your house. Can you check for it? Let's see if I left it in your car. Oh man, the advancements in technology and the rate of advancement in technology makes this a fun time to be around. Like, our kids will be living till like 120, I'm sure 120, 130. It'll be like the norm because of how quickly the technology is progressing, medication is progressing. Not just how far we've advanced, but the rate of advancement is constantly increasing.
I mean, we already got the thing, the 3 things. We might as well get the brain chip.
Brain chip.
It is kind of scary for sure. I'm just showing you guys, but I'm trying to. I'm pretty interested in what's gonna happen. Yeah, sadly, I don't know if I'll live for the next 100 years.
We need Neil deGrasse Tyson on here. He can explain it better. Would you live forever if you had the choice? Of course. Would you not? And would you say you wouldn't and be lying? Shit, sign me up right now. Forever?
Forever?
I wouldn't. Well, it sucks. What 50 max?
Hey, TT. Appreciate I love.
No cap on it. Stop the cap.
Well, what is forever? This can get deep. Forever. Imagine you can live forever. Forever. Who knows? Maybe you do live forever. After you die, you reincarnate to something else. Maybe you do live forever. Because, what happens, What happens when you die? What happens to your soul? What happens to your body? What happens?
You come back as a McLaren trader.
I'll live forever if that was the case. If I come back and I'm a McLaren trader,
somebody snap me out of it.
I go on control effects. That guy looks familiar. Huh, that guy looks super familiar. But he hasn't posted in 100 years. What happened to him? I'm gonna save this stream because I'm gonna look back at it from 100 years from now.
Man, 100 years from now, you gonna have this stream in your head downloaded.
Then download it.
Playing. You just, the thought comes up and then it's in there. You just see it playing inside your head.
Yo, yeah, that's true though.
I guess we'll never know.
We'll never know.
Nah, I'm expecting to be around here for a little while, bro. I'm expecting to find out.
Yo, appreciate you being here today. If you guys want to become a member, feel free to become a member. I think we have like 20 members right now. I should have a goal on the screen or something. Trying to get to 30 members, but member. Let me find it.
Members where?
I'm gonna add a thing to it.
Subscribers, you mean?
No, members. Like the paid members? Like
For
the YouTube
for
members. Yeah, YouTube members.
You don't have that nowhere.
No, I'm gonna add a thing to it though.
Yo, you should keep the record for the year going below the February.
Oh, you're right. The record for the year.
How did we end
Oh
February?
yeah, we ended 5, 2, and 3 for January.
Yeah, you should have like year to date YTD.
Yeah. You're right.
And today's February 2nd. See how long it takes before somebody else bites that shit.
Guys, we're currently waiting for this 1 hour candle to close on gold and GG here for those that are new. Waiting for a closure above 155, 214 on GJ for buys, and a closure above 1804.518 for gold buys. Until then, we may just be stuck in the range, and if this 4 candle closes in this range here, I'm gonna call it a day on gold at least. Actually, you know what? Even if the 4 closes right now, it will still be a bullish candle closure. That's a huge wick though too. A 15 pip stop.
Can't close bear though.
Let's see. It has 3 minutes left. Who knows? Usually,
We can't have it close bear right now. We need a bullish 4-hour closure.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised now. It's Wednesday. We're hardly moving. It might just range till Friday NFP.
Yeah. Play around in the range.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, when it does this, it'll jump out of the range. It can touch the next resistance or support, but it'll usually end up back in range.
Yeah. For those who enter impulse entries, we warn you guys to not take them because you never got a closure. Look left. Look at all these rejections here, right? Why do you want to attempt an impulse, especially if you rejected so many times in the past? You wanted a closure. And trades today? Nah, no trades today for me just yet. There's nothing during NY. We barely moved. 9:30 you leave? Yeah, around there. What are members? You're a member. Bella C, your thing is green. You're a member. You have a badge next to your name. Can I complete my prop firm challenge with your trainer style? Yes, you can. You can complete the prop firm challenge with any trainer style as long as it's consistent and profitable. There's been plenty of people who have done it with our strategy. We have a whole funny channel in our Discord if you want to discuss with other people. That's true, John. Matter doesn't get destroyed. Atoms in your body turn into something else. Yo, John, you've been on the streams for how long now? Damn, it's been It's been off January. Oh, yo, Wickshot, look at gold. That's what it goes bearish with a 4-hour candle. Okay, cool, perfect.
Can't happen here.
That's gonna happen. It's gonna range the whole entire session. Great. You're making some sells actually.
Range 2.
Range 2 is like down at 1795.
I'm chilling. It's collected a bunch of orders. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
It's gonna get there to 1795 and stop. Come.
Which I was like, I don't know, it can't happen. I was like, 3 minutes left. I'm not gonna happen. A minute later.
No, I meant it can't happen in terms of like that's not what we want to see.
Oh no,
like,
yeah.
That can't happen if like we're to take these. If we're gonna be bullish, this can't close bear at all.
Guys, real quick though, just be careful here because you got a closure below here, but the daily bias is bullish today still, right? And also on top of that,
no way.
This is a range 1 breakout. On top of that, you have no bottom wick on a 4-hour candle. So if price ends up driving back up into the range, like so, I would take my buys potentially to retest the highs at 1804.
Yes.
And then if you don't like that range, you can take buys above 1804. If you get a closure above until 1807. Okay, and overall target for a day is 1812, 1811.
So this is what happened yesterday. We ended up collecting orders lower and lower, and remember we got our onion.
Yeah.
Back up. This is basically what happened. It kind of consolidated and ranged and pulled back at right before NYC, right before
9:30. Yeah.
Yeah, and the stock exchange. I say it every day, and you guys keep noticing it every day too. Because if you notice patterns, you have to find a way to exploit it. That's our goal is to exploit the weaknesses we've noticed in the market. And one thing we've noticed is that every day between 8:45, last 15 of the 4-hour, first 15 of the new 4-hour, it tends to range, pull back for NYC for the volume, and then it lets the volume, the candles go in the direction of price action with volume. Volume breaks levels. Volume breaks through resistances and supports. That's why we trade the sessions that we do. You notice it, exploit the weakness, wait for it, wait for the volume, realize that certain things are just pullbacks. So it's not the move.
Why are you looking for buys when it's bearish? Same mistakes you made yesterday, bro. What mistake yesterday? Took a W yesterday for the buys. Took a buy yesterday. What do you mean? Took a buy yesterday.
We won yesterday.
Yeah.
This is what we're saying. This is what happened.
The bias yesterday was bullish as well.
Identical. It was bullish. It pulled back for NYC, and right after NYC, we got our buys.
Yeah.
And on a smaller time frame, bro, those bottom wicks right there breaking support, they were just the fake outs.
Now, I'm not saying that price will not drive down. I'm just saying when it does drive down, I won't be looking for sells from 1801 until 1795. I'll let that range play out unless you get a second range formed, because I only go against my bias, the daily bias, not my bias, the daily bias whenever you get a range to breakout. And that's looking like it's going to be below 1795. I'll take my sells below 1795. My TP would be like 1792 for a nice 30 pip range. Right, but yeah, I mean, you may think price is bearish and you might not be wrong, but day shows that we're currently bullish, the current candle. However, if we close bearish today, then there's a high chance tomorrow's candle will likely drive down to retest the lows, which will continue down for the week, because the weekly bias is definitely bearish. My bias for the weekly, which was broken down on Monday, was bearish, and our target for Monday for the week was 1780. Right, we opened up at 1790. Target was 1780. And that's what we're expecting for the week. But the day shows that we are currently bullish.
Look at that on the weekly. If we respect the resistance on the weekly, but we close bullish, even if we don't close bear, we can have a seller play coming down on the weekly. But it would be perfect because this first half of the week created a top wick, and now we have Thursday, Friday to come down and fill the weekly range. So it would fall in line with the higher time frames if we close bear.
Yeah, Circle, I feel you, man. We were just only watching the streams. It's okay though. It's okay. Not everyone's gonna be here throughout the whole stream, you know, but it's online for you, man. It's online. Yo, Granks, I got you, bro. Just, you know, give me a note. I got you. I'll call you up whenever we're in trade. Technically, man, I'm running out of patience. Can you call me when you're entering a trade? Technically, that's a signal. So, controlfx.com. Why do you need wicks on candles? Do exclamation point wicks. I believe a video will pop up. A YouTube video or a Instagram clip will pop up to explain that for you.
I mean, we don't need them. It's just what they mean.
Yeah.
And in this case, this means there's no range to go down. It can, but the likelihood is much less. The 4 hour did not create a range.
Here, here's my plan, guys. I'm gonna be here till 9:30. Not max, but potentially max. I'm gonna wait to see how the start my account closes here. If it closes bullish above 1801, then we can probably attempt some positions going up. However, if we close bearish or we drive down here, which is what you're technically expecting price to do, then I will just call it a day probably, and I'm at 9:30. All right, so it comes down to this 30-minute candle, the NYSE candle.
Yeah, hasta mañana. If it closes bear.
Yeah, because this will be a fake out then, back into the range. What does AGGRO mean? AGGRO means, yeah, there you go. Thanks, Grant X. Thank you. Yeah.
Did it work?
All your questions will get answered with the Nightbot, man. Don't worry. I already talked too much.
Nightbot has the chip, the Tesla chip. Neuralink, that's what it is. Max, we don't have a command for that yet. Soon. Once it's a play, once it's officially a play, it'll be a command. Until then, all we can do is hope.
Look at a 4 hour candle. If this 4 candle had a that's the thing. We broke the day lows this morning already.
And we never broke the highs. You saw that?
Yeah, we never broke the highs, and I mean, the 4 hour differentials were bearish, right? Close bearish here. You would expect this next 4 hour candle to drive down.
That ugly ass no wick.
Yeah, you expect it to drive down even when it's a lower probability, but it may not be enough for positions, obviously, right? But this is what you're expecting this 4 hour candle to do, to come down towards like the 1799 mark, the 1800 mark, right? 1798 mark. Look at that, 30-minute candle close below. Technically, it should be clean, but just careful. No bottom wick, and also going against the bias. What's going on, bro? Good morning. Can you check US 30? Played out exactly as you predicted yesterday with your analysis. Oh, did it? What analysis did we give yesterday? Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, the buys were above here yesterday, right? And then our target was at 35. It came up, tapped it, started the range after that. Same thing, right? I explained yesterday how US 30 is the exact same technical analysis as gold and GJ and inner pair out there, as long as they have candles. And there you go. That's a perfect example of it. You got a 30-minute closure above for us to continue to push up towards next resistance. Looking left, there's clean traffic here, right? If you scroll left there, this was your clean traffic. So price going up was still in the range. That's clean. Yeah, so if you guys took advantage of that, congrats. It's not my period trade anymore, but look at the touch on it.
And one song only.
That news didn't do ish for USD, huh? It did. On the initial spike, it came up, right? But
I guess we'll never know.
news can do anything. We always talk about it. News can literally do anything. That's why we stay out. Oh, this figure looking clean, Wix.
What happened?
You're from Florida, right? How's Kodak doing?
That's what?
Kodak Black. You know him?
I mean, I know. No, I don't know him personally. He's never been to my house. So.
That song popped up.
Seen Drake a bunch of times. We were out on Prime 112 and just eating steak, and Drake has his own table. Just walked by, sat down.
You seen Drake?
Yeah,
I breathe the same air as Drake.
Ate steak, table over. pretty. It was pretty calm. Like, it wasn't like wild. Oh my God, Drake said no. It's just like, okay. Everybody had their dinner and left.
I breathe the same air as Drake.
I know, man.
I touch the same snow as Drake.
I want to hear this shit. Our Papi outside, and he got the double. I dropped the outside. That's a fire line. Yeah, chat. Controller Effects knows Drake and Posty personally. That's why he plays. That's why he plays all this music.
Got the contract. The 1-year contract. It expired in January, but I kind of pushed it. Called OVO. They said, all right, it's all good, man. Have you taken any trades this month off stream? Is it second day today? Yeah, I took one trade yesterday. We took it in our single channel. We caught it in the single channel. It was a little late, but that was the first trade of the month yesterday. It was this trade right here.
That took like 13 pips yesterday.
Oops. We might get a closure back in the range or a fake out. Nice. How big are stops on his 30-minute candle? It's gonna be around a 17 pip stop for a TP of 53 pips or either a 23 pip TP. 1-on-1 RR.
Really depends how this candle closes right now.
Yeah, I can't close too much into the range, but really perfect.
See, that's what it means. The previous candle closed with no bottom wick. We didn't have much range to go down. I mean, there's chances of it coming down regardless, but there's chances of anything happening in the market. But also the probability of it just driving straight down was much less on this candle because the previous one had no bottom wick. So there was no range there. If you break it down in the smaller time frames, you'll realize that.
When you look at the 1 hour time frame, you enter positions on then or at lower time frames. I enter positions on either the 15, 30, or the 1 hour. It depends on the current situation of how price is and how it's aligning with the higher time frames. So it's different for every situation. This situation right now that we're in, I would prefer a 30-minute closure. Once you have a 30-minute closure, I'll be in a position until 1804 or potentially 1807 here.
You're supporting resistance.
I would explain it further, but it's a lot to explain. I explained it yesterday on stream. I'll eventually find a command for it or something.
Yeah, it's so dope. You got commands for everything.
Yeah, if I didn't, I'll lose my mind, bro. The chat would be going crazy.
Look at this, and it's just driving. It's not gonna give an entry.
Right, start buying graph. When I'm in the position, IBMMM. When I'm in position, you will see it on my screen. Okay, you will see it on my screen. It looks something like this. You see, I'll say, "Oh, guys, I'm in a position. My TP is here. My stop loss is here. My entry is here. I have a buy stop here, sell stop, whatever it is, right?" But you will see on my screen examples of that would be right here. Go watch these videos here I post. This is an example of how we take a trade and how we manage it on stream. all on stream. I mentioned, I break it down before the trade happens, and we get in. I'll tell you guys the exact moment I get in. I don't just get in and then say like 10 minutes later, oh, I got on 10 minutes ago. You know, that'll be bullshit. That's like, what's the point?
Must be the first day for the French guy.
Definitely first. I haven't seen his name before. Uh, 15 ain't bad actually here. No, yeah, 15 ain't bad. 15 ain't bad. 15 is not bad here.
Pull him back.
I prefer third closure. Let's see. I'll take a closure. 15 ain't bad, chat. I might actually, let's see, might actually lock it in here. If you get a nice, I need a bottom wick here though. If I enter into 15, I need a bottom wick here. Once you create a bottom wick and you reflip to break the current highs at 1802, I will then look for potential positions to drive up. But I'm gonna need a bottom wick. If you don't get a bottom wick, I'll wait for the 3rd minute closure. I wouldn't mind that. All right. Probably expecting a bottom wick to tap around like 1802.988 here, and then we'll have our buy stops. Okay. Two. Oh, there it goes. I guess that was the bottom wick. Yeah. Thing with that is that I would rather enter at 30. So for the 15 entry, I would prefer a slight stronger bottom wick for me to execute a position. But yeah, I'm not in here. No, I'm not in. For those that are asking if I'm in here, no. I was waiting for a steeper bottom wick for us to drive up. But yeah, I would expect now that I create a bottom wick, it flipped. I would expect it to drive up now, towards 1804. There's a minor resistance here. That's why I wasn't looking much at the 15 minute because of that minor resistance, and I wanted a 3rd closure for much stronger confirmation. But I believe from the entry till that top of that range there is like 7-8 pips. So you can probably move your stops break even at that point and take advantage of that range.
I don't think anyone wishes they were Canadian right now.
Why? All our traders are in Canada.
Just because of your lockdowns.
Oh no, we're done. I think they're saying this is our last lockdown, and then they're gonna go back to normal. They're expecting the fact that they're
just one more.
They're expecting no, it's we're in a lockdown right now technically. Not a lockdown, but we have restrictions. But after it's over, I think they're going back to a complete normal.
Just saying, you know, point. They prove my point. You're in lockdown right now. I don't think anyone wishes they were Canadian. That's why I go outside right now, and there's like 90% of the license plates are freaking Ontario.
Oh, really?
And whoever's from Miami, they can vouch for this. Like, there's a shitload of traffic now in Miami because there's a whole heap of Canadians. You know? And I know where you're coming from. It says Ontario. They coming from your side of the, you know, from your neck of the woods. A lot of Toronto.
Where did I draw the fake out at? Do you know, Wix? We drew this out right here. We drew out the fake out, chat.
905.
Yeah, we drew out the fake out. Is it? Now 9 a.m. on a dot. We drew it out. This is what we expected, right? We said to avoid the sells because at any point we can drive back up into the range because we're bullish. And the 15-minute fake out occurred. So now we need a 3rd-minute fake out. And then we should be good on his 3rd-minute count closure.
Yeah, chat. No stress. We don't need to jump in there. No FOMO, because every time it pushes, it pulls back a little. You're not missing out, and if you do, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I saw hella Canadian plates yesterday at Walmart in Miami. I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's my point exactly. See, all the Canadians wish they were here.
It's freezing in Ontario. No, it's not. It's 3 degrees in Toronto.
Oh yeah.
That's
Beach
not
weather.
freezing. That's beach weather, man. Yo, the window's open right now for me. It was negative 20 last week. Winnipeg? Oh yeah, Winnipeg is freezing. Manitoba. Your name on a province is Wickstein.
Provinces?
Yeah.
You mean like without Googling them?
Yep. Name out of ones you know.
Okay, so we have British Columbia. Is that a province?
Okay. I'm surprised
Is
that's
it?
your first one.
Why?
Yeah, it is. BC. I passed geography. I passed Canadian geography.
I have no idea.
You didn't say Ontario. Come on, man. You thought it was a city?
No, I thought it was a fucking 51st state.
No, bro. That's Canada. That's where I'm from, Toronto, Ontario.
What about you guys have? Is Quebec a province or Quebec a?
Yeah, Quebec is a province. Okay.
I got two, baby. I'm nice. Oh no! I know. Alberta's a province.
You're
for
looking
sure.
at your phone.
My phone is right here and it's off. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. Alberta, yeah, that's one.
I remember those. Those I remember.
Yeah, Quebec's a
That's
province
it.
in the city.
That's it. Oh, you just named one. What is the one you just said where Winnipeg is?
Manitoba. Yeah. Honestly, man, if you come to Canada, come to Toronto, Ontario.
I named half your provinces. Go ahead, name 25 states.
Okay. Ohio.
You're gonna go Ohio first.
Ohio. You got New York. You got you got Wisconsin. You got Texas. You have chat, I'm Canadian, by the way, okay?
I'm helping him, chat.
Texas. I'm not looking at chat. You got Texas. You got
4. You named 4.
I need 25. There's no way I'm getting 25, man. You have yeah, Florida. You got you got closure in 7 minutes here, so looking good. Yeah, you got California. You got
I mean, yeah, all right. You get like 5.
Yeah, I
and
got
10.
5. I got more than I got more than things than you, man.
Yeah, but I got half of your territories.
Nah, you can get half. Yeah, like maybe 25%.
No, I got half.
Why is there so many states though? Why is there so many states?
Yeah, we got a big network. You see my network.
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Honestly, if I didn't watch sports, I would not know any.
Word. How do you not name all the sports teams you know right now?
Yeah, but cities though, it's cities. I'm trying to,
No, they're not all cities. Some of them aren't even cities.
Oh, the NCAA teams are different. Okay.
GJ, what happened to GJ?
Nothing. It closed below the range. It's kind of ranging here.
School, they made
Gold
us learn a song to memorize all the states. That wasn't in school. That was a cartoon. It was Animaniacs. They just sang all the states.
Okay. This third closure in 5 minutes here looks clean. Looks very clean here. Stop loss is gonna be around like 25 pips, 22 pips, 20 pips, 25 pips. You guys see where we close. But your TP overall will roughly be up here. You will close partials up here at 1804, but overall TP will be up here at 922 or 1807.922, 900-ish, right? So we may have a potential runner today. Let's see what it do. And then anemia money machine. My Juju chart looks like this right now. This is it's the same exact markup from yesterday. Nothing changed. I opened it up then like, oh wow, nothing happened. I just remarked it up, but it's the same levels as yesterday. Same resistance, same support here, right? We need a closure above for buys here. Anything in this area here, just stay out of, just avoid. You want to avoid this range today, and you want to execute on these buys above here, and you want to take your sells below here. But this range,
it's gone nowhere.
No. Why can't I erase? You know. Yeah, yo, you can do that as well. Suhel, I can't pronounce your name. Suhel, you could, yeah. I took a buy to resistance yesterday. From support to resistance, you can take a sell from resistance to support. But it depends on the bias, right? Everything kind of has to align. It's the onion play. Do exclamation point onion if you want a better understand of it. But you need your bias to align and price to close within your favor. What happens when there's no trade for this? Then there's no trades for this. You can't. Yo, are you gonna start itching or something, man? You know. It's okay. There's no trades for this. It's okay. It's okay. It's completely fine.
What's gonna happen is you're gonna go through an emotional roller coaster that over a long period of time you're gonna realize isn't worth it, and it's standard operating procedure, and it's just a, like I say, battle that every trader is gonna go through. But at some point you're gonna realize that it's okay. You don't take trades when you're sleeping, right? Market's still moving though. Don't take trades when you're out chilling and getting drunk, whatever you're doing, smoking a fat joint. You're out and about, out with your friends, you go on vacation, you don't take trades, market's still moving, right? That's what happens when you don't take trades. Life goes on. There's always the next trade, next day, next opportunity. The difference is, will you come to that next opportunity with preserved capital or with blown capital that you should have
saved,
saved for this great opportunity instead of wasting it on a shit opportunity. This is money. This isn't like toys. Like, this is hard-earned shit. So, like, serious you want to be about it. Don't call mentality. You don't take trades that are not in your favor, right? Just for the sake of taking a trade. After a while, you just get sick of your own bullshit. Like, you really got no one to blame but yourself, and you're not gonna stop until you get sick of your own shit. That's when you're gonna stop.
Prove. This is money though. It's where you're right. It's hard-earned money. Even if you don't think you have a lot of capital, it's still your hard-earned money. You worked for it. You wasted time for it. Spend your time on it. Just throw it away. You waste money. You waste time. Time is everything. You ever watch that movie with Justin Timberlake? A Time movie?
Oh, they had the shit on their wrist. He
Yeah.
didn't say the mom. She ran out of time.
Yeah. And you can give people time like this. It's so stupid.
Dude walking around just chopping arms off.
Give me your time. Yeah, people have like billions of hours, and it's like they have money for life, time for life. Someone else has like 20 minutes every day, or 20 hours every day. It's kind of fucked. You gotta work day to day. Who knows, man? Maybe one day the world will evolve like that. Mine is just too easy to get to a point where it can go by time. So have you took any trades since yesterday? I took one trade yesterday, and no trade since. No trade during Asia, no trade during London. This is my first session since, and I may get a position here in about 6 seconds here. We just need a nice bottom wick, and then once we get a bottom wick, we can execute on the positions. Oh, nice.
Ooh,
oh, perfect. Gonna have a buy stop here, guys, at 1802.830 here. All right.
As soon as it flips, ladies and
Soon
gentlemen.
as we flip, I'll be in a position.
I got 8 too.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. Chat, got in a position here, right? Got in a position here. Got in buys here. Entry is on the flip of the candle. Stop loss is the previous candle low, and TP is gonna be up here at the 1807 mark. Okay, so this is the position that we got into. We broke down it earlier. It was basically just fake out back into the range on a 30-minute time frame, going with the higher time frame, which is a day time frame, being bullish as well, expecting price to come up to fill the range, and then if this breaks, then we may have runners towards this resistance as well. Regarding managing risk, gonna move my stops to break even once you okay, there we go. Moving stops to break even here. Gonna actually close half of my positions as well. Risk-free trade, close half, and now you have a runner until TP. So that was a quick trade, no drawdown.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
The trade was so quick, no one's spamming W's yet. It was too quick of a trade.
Congratulations everyone that took that with us.
Yep.
Currently running at 15 pips here. 13.
Yes.
15.
Closing.
What's your TP? What are you gonna have your TP? 1807. Oof.
Nice.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Yo guys, that was a quick trade, you know, but we waited all morning for that setup there, and it played out within like a minute and a half. So congrats. Wow, that's a clean trade.
Yeah, dope. Yeah.
No, we got runners. Let's see if they run or not though. Wow.
Get it? Text a message, I don't know the number.
Yeah, seconds. No drawdown at all.
You know what this deserves, right?
Okay, brother. Have fun with it, man. Have fun with it, Wix. Happy Chinese New Year, man. Happy Lunar New Year.
What did I text you in the beginning of the year?
What'd you text me?
That it was the year of the tiger.
Oh yeah, year of a tiger.
We're gonna rip it up.
How many people are watching the stream right now? 300? 400? 380? Alright, cool. Yeah.
Damn near 400 people should have been eating this morning.
We need everyone to hit the like button, sub to the channel. Right? It looked easy, right guys? It looked easy, but trust me, there's a lot more to it than just a buy stop. It was a lot of patience, a lot of
happened quick.
This wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for last year. If we didn't learn how, imagine if we didn't learn how to avoid fake ups last year, we wouldn't be in this trade right now. We spent the whole year last year learning how to avoid fake outs just for a 10-second trade on this day. And it was a year from now. It was around last year on February 3rd or something when we learned about fake outs. A year later, we avoid fake outs and we take positions going against the fake out. So that was clean. I'm gonna do
fucking trade.
Quick IG video.
Spam dubs, yo. See, put yourself in a position where good luck can find you. Today we had a day. You know, all you had to do was just be here and learn and wait, sit on your hands, and don't have FOMO. Don't take those cells as we're driving down. Don't be the told you so gang member. You know, patience. You know, you get paid to wait. Look, we waited all morning, and getting paid. Congrats to everyone that took that.
I gotta update the record now, yo. What's the record?
Yeah.
1-0 for the month.
Record.
Yeah, the annual record too. So, what do you call it? What should I call it?
Year to date.
YTD. W's is gonna be. W's is 6.
Well, how did you miss it?
6. B E.
Don't tell me you were playing PlayStation, yo.
B
How
E
did you miss the
is 2, and then L's is 3.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we fill the rest of this wick right now.
Oh, here we go. Can we get a full TP hit today? Can we get runners today?
Fire. I closed another half, so I'm out 75% of my position. I closed another half at 24.
Nice. I figure out how I do this. I closed 50%. I just left it. I'll be fine with hitting break even here if it hits break even. So I'm accepting the fact.
Solid.
Yeah.
Really solid.
So what, you closed 75% in total?
Yeah, right now. So
Solid,
I closed at it moved really quickly. So it happened. It was about 12 pips for the first position. Because I opened 2 positions and it closed first full position, and now the second position I closed half of it. So the total, that's 75% off the table. Full position at 12 and another half at 24.
Don, give me a breakdown why I took this trade. Okay, quick, rapid breakdown. I did it like 5 times today. Just quick, I'll do it for you. Daily, bullish. Expecting wick fill, expecting 1811 to get tapped today. Right? Look left, clean traffic till then. 4 hour shows that you close with no bottom wick, meaning that the sells is now a 50-50 of it going down. And with the bias being bullish though, that increases the probability of us going up today. 1 hour bearish, no bottom wick, same as the 4 hour. The whole idea behind this trader was the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame, fake out below the range. We told everyone in the chat to avoid the sells and wait for price to close bullish. We drew the candle out. Where is it? Where's the candle?
Drew the fucking
right
candles.
Here at 9 a.m. We drew the candles that would occur. And
so there was no range to go down. The 4 hour, 1 hour, 30, 15, all closed, no bottom wick.
Boom. Got in on the flip of the candle. Once you open up with no top wick, once you flip, there's a high chance for us to drive up to the top of the range. Took advantage of the levels here. Took advantage of this resistance here. Stops to break even then, close half. And now we got runners. And it looks like price will drive up towards 1807, 1811-ish. Cool? Capiche? Capiche? Capiche?
This isn't rocket science. These are relatively simple concepts to understand and catch grasp of. You just gotta see them consistently and show up. You know? It's crazy. People are like, I missed this trade. Like, how? Okay, you were working, but like, otherwise, people over there playing PlayStation. Like,
can you explain how it goes in your rulebook? Yeah, here. So if you go on our, there's a video I have about our playbook. Go do exclamation point on playbook. This will pop up, and the trade we took here was called the onion play. Fake out onion. Where is it? All right, I guess we don't have a fake out onion, but it was a fake out and onion play. It was a fake out. On top of that, it was an onion. And basically going back up to retest the highs. And somewhere between these two of that previous kind of highs after you create a low. So, yeah. Can we get a TP smack though?
going up. This would be a good area to start taking some off the table if you guys haven't taken any. Or do is pray for success all night and wake up and turn on the PlayStation.
I wish
Yeah,
Michael's
right.
here. Michael's in here.
Reza caught that.
Hey, Reza, what's up, man? How do you stream give us signals while taking your own trade in milliseconds? You are not human, bro. Yeah, that signal was sent out, chat.
That's what I say all the time. I don't know who does that
That signal was sent out at 9:30 on the dot. 9:30 sent out. I can't even type properly. I had to just, you know.
Did
So,
you fucking send out a signal?
yeah, bro. Come on. I'm always on it.
I don't know. You're ahead of your time, man. That's all I can say. That's tough. It's tough to do all that. Like, I just trade and like I get it. Like, I make it simple for myself. But like, you absolutely do not make it simple for yourself. A lot of shit to do. Yo, if he was going IG, he already made an IG story.
Yeah, get him an IG story.
It's crazy.
Some of you guys over here saying I missed the trade. How do you miss the trade while I did all of this? I break it down. I enter on stream. I tell you guys how I enter my stop loss TP. Type out the signal. Post my IG story, and you guys are here to say I missed the opportunity to enter. Nah, for real. I just have it pre-typed out, and I'm working on I'm adding shortcuts so I can make it easier for myself to type out.
Marcos caught that. Nice.
No, I texted him. I'm not sure he caught it. I think he caught it though. But I don't know. You know what's crazy? When I was like, all right, so my plan for managing risk here is I'll move my stocks to break even here, and then boom, I just tap the resistance. So quick. If you guys enjoyed that trade, man, leave a like, sub to the channel. On top of that, if you want to show a little extra love, just become a member. You can only become a member if you on browser. So
Maria, I had to run to the bathroom like crazy, but you can tell how, by the way it's setting up, that you have 10, 15, 5, or you have no time. Like, you can tell what's gonna happen. You have to be ready.
yeah, you can't, like, the more you're on the charts over time, the more you kind of know when a move will often play out. Like, we were expected this move to be at 9:30, right? And that's what we waited for. 9:30 came and boom, move up. The opportunity came, we took advantage of it, and we're off. Leaving runners until TP. Now, yo, so chat, now we need a closure, right? So if you're looking for second position, second opportunities, or you missed the first opportunity, the second opportunity you have here is if you get a closure above this ranger. You get a closure above, this next candle should drive up. Where is the next candle? Over here. If you get a closure, it should drive up. If you close below, then there's a high chance you may just stay in this range here. Oh, bias.
It's gonna look exactly like what you drew up an hour ago.
But we might get stopped out here if this thing pushes down. Well, I might get stopped at break even here.
At the end of the day, it's gonna look exactly like it was trying.
Yeah,
Actually,
there you go. Break even hit. Yeah,
Hit?
yeah, break even hit for me. But
Yeah.
guys, if you're looking for positions now, don't jump the gun early. Wait until you close above 1804 here, okay? Once you close above 1804, then you can execute 1804.60. Until then, you may just be ranging. Or two, what can happen here is I'm thinking here is the 4-hour candle might just flip bearish because the 4-hour candle never broke the highs. The high was up here. This 4-hour candle could just be a top wick for price to drive down to retest the lows. So I'll be cautious of that as well. All right, I'll call that a day here if I were you guys. All right,
Go to
don't
charts for stream.
disclose the charts and call it a day. What you done? GJ just in the range. Yeah, I don't know. You just can't.
No.
You might get some sells below, but this will probably be the next 1 hour candle, I'll say, in about 15 minutes here. Near closure below. All right, guys.
Go to charts for stream. JXDR. That's something.
Yeah. All right, chat. Have a good day. Have a good session. Don't return over leverage. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Be there, be square. Have a great day and enjoy your pips. All right. Peace out, chat.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly.
Peace out.
For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky.
Yeah, hit you up later.
Gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Back when they thought pink polos would hurt the rock. Before Cam got the shit to pop, the doors is closed. I felt like bad boy street team. I couldn't work the locks. Now let's go. Take them back to the plan. Me and my mama hopped in that U-Haul van. Any pessimists, I ain't talk to them. Plus I ain't had no phone in my apartment. Let's take them back to the club. At least about an hour I stand online. I just wanted to dance. I went to Jacob an hour after I got my advance. I just wanted to shine. Jay favorite line, dog, in due time. Now they look at me like, damn, dog, you what I am. A hip-hop legend. I think I died in an accident, cause this must be heaven. I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Now let's take them high. Now let's take them high. Back in Gucci was the shit to rock. Back when Slick Rick got the shit to pop. I'd do anything to say I got it. Damn, them new loafers hurt my pocket. Before anybody wanted K-West beats, me and my girl split the buffet at KFC. Dog, I was having nervous breakdowns like, man, these niggas that much better than me. Baby, I'm going on an aeroplane, and I don't know if I'll be back again. Sure enough, I sent the plane tickets, but when she came to kick it, things became different. Any girl I cheated on, sheets skeeted on, couldn't keep it at home, thought I needed a knee alone. I'm trying to right my wrongs, but it's funny them same wrongs help me write the song now. I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day you die, you gon' touch the sky. You gon' touch the sky, baby girl. Testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day you die, you gon' touch the sky.
Yes, yes, yes. Guess who's on third? Lupe still like Lupin the third. Here like here till I'm bitter on the curb. Peach fuzz buzz, but bitter on the verge. Let's slow it down like river on the serve. Bottle shaped body like Mrs. Butterworth. But before you say another word, I'm back on the block like I'm laying on the street. I'm trying to stop lying like I'm Rob, but I'm not lying when I'm laying on the beat. On guard, a touche, Lupe, cool as the unthawed, but I still feel possessed as a gun charge. To come as correct as a porn star. And a fresh pair of steps and my best foreign car. So, I represent the first. Now let me end my verse right where the horns are like,
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day you die, you gon' touch the sky. You gon' touch the sky, baby girl. Testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day you die, you gon' touch the sky.